little 50s Blabbin to get us in the mood.
Got a little Four Seasons, huh?
What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Welcome to Blabbin' About Slabbin' Live. And Topps Chrome came out this week.
Yes. It's Topps Chrome release week, everybody. Happy Topps Chrome.
Been a lot of text chains going around with images, SSPs, variations, different inserts. So,
yeah, I'm very excited. Oh my goodness. Yeah, in general,
Kevin Morales is back from his ban. Congratulations, welcome back.
Oh man, yeah. I just generally speaking, I'm pretty happy with what we got or what we are getting from Topps Chrome this year. I think this is some of the best looking cards that they've given us in a long time. We actually got, if you think about it, Jeff, last year, the two biggest, well, I shouldn't say the two biggest, but two of the biggest, like postseason home runs, made it onto baseball cards.
Yeah, and I know especially one you were very happy with.
Yeah. I mean, we get this guy, Freeman's 18th inning walk-off, which is awesome. And then we also got this, which is, Aaron Judge's 3-run game-tying, potentially, or temporarily series-saving 3-run bomb against Louis Varland and the Blue Jays. That's arguably the biggest home run Aaron Judge has ever hit. And it's right there, Jeff. It's right there on a baseball card. That just makes me really excited.
I'm glad they framed it the way they did. The catcher, just complete disappointment. And
you can see the umpires there waiting to see if it's fair. You can almost hear the clang off the foul pole right there.
Yep.
These two cards are great. Yeah, SFO, the Marlins guy is no, Stephen Costanza. I was pretty pleased with myself with my initial response. that's pretty good. Yeah, it is unfortunate. I wish they could zoom out a little bit more and give us more fan reaction, but unfortunately your eye does go to the Marlins, man. But Jeff, they also sort of faded them back, didn't they?
Yeah, that's reminiscent of some of the mid-early teens SSPs.
Yes. Yeah, this one, like that one, they did a good job of kind of fading the background out. They did it on a few of these. Let me grab another one. Like, look at this Chase Burns. I don't know how many Reds collectors we have in here, but that is a badass card.
Love that. Is that Judge? Is that the SP or the SSP, Chris?
That is the SP for Aaron Judge. The SSP, he's getting like a Gatorade bath on his back, and I'm not sure what exact moment that's from or what home run that is from. But yeah, this Chase Burns card is bad. The red refractor of this, Jeff, is going to be an absolute thing of beauty.
Yes, red on red. And you're right. It's tough because of the way they faded the background a little bit. It's tough to really fully appreciate these pictures of pictures, but in hand, they got to look pretty great.
Nice. All right, Reds collector. I hope you are eyeing maybe a copy of this card or two for your collection. I would have. It's the only. I mean. We're quibbles. I don't know. I'm a little burnt out right now. Like one of the few quibbles I have is that Sal Stewart didn't get an image variation. He might be like the best rookie to not have one, Jeff.
He didn't get one, huh?
Did not get one. But I mean, maybe they didn't anticipate him hitting he's got 21 home runs or something by the time Chrome comes out.
Yeah, he's been a great story for them. Stewie, maybe they're just gonna go for better images through all sets. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm hoping here.
Yeah, let's definitely cross our fingers.
Yes, Frog Tunic. It was definitely mentioned about the Marlin Man. Somebody's got to be collecting Marlin Man.
I would think, if not himself. This one is also. I mean, if you're a rookie, I mean, I don't know what more you want on your. That's pretty great for Trey Savage.
A career highlight. Big Pog, I don't know. You got to check the eBay listings, see if there's any SP-like cards description.
If only. Yeah, what was I going to say?
Yeah, a lot of nice horizontal ones.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty wide frame stuff.
Who's I just
Young didn't get one. Oscar
Who?
Kev wants to know pack odds. I don't know them off the top of my head, but Chris, you just recently did a video about this, so you might know.
We actually did not get to that. Here, like, I mean, I know we're not huge fans of Juan Soto as a Met yet, but that's a pretty sweet card.
Yeah, we saw the red version, which was an Apple match. Apple matched the border.
Yeah, that might be the first time we've ever seen that. All right, I'll pull up the pack odds in a minute here.
I did see some Minions cards. They are rare, but they're out there. I've seen a few.
Oh my god, I can't even read that.
Oh no, Riley, geez. The images are too good. Now the good images are not special anymore.
We've overcorrected.
We always can find something to complain about. That's true.
Oh yeah, don't worry, for sure. All right, I got some heat on in that spitballing video we were just recording because I said this guy's name wrong. But unless you're a diehard Blue Jays fan, or I don't know, maybe you're. Well, I shouldn't say that. This card is just spectacular. Here's a clearer version of it.
Yeah,
like that's just incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's like he's praying to the apple. Well, he better pray harder to get some teammates in there.
Gucci He-Mane.
There you go. Yeah.
This says we got about a 95 print run on the SSPs. What
Yeah,
is the name of the award again, Chris?
The World Series MVP award?
Yeah.
Oh man. Is it the Willie Mays award?
I couldn't remember. It does kind of look like a Willie Mays.
I don't think he ever won World Series MVP though. So that's kind of weird. Let's see here. Yeah, the Willie Mays World Series Most Valuable Player Award. If you stutter with W's, that's a tricky title.
Oh, Willie. McGonagall's is great. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll definitely pull up McGonagall's in a second. But this that's perfect. Like it's rare for someone like me who's just an asshole, really, and I complain about a lot of stuff and no baseball card's ever good enough. When I saw this, I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like that's a perfect card.
That's really cool. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, Jeff, if that outsells a lot of earlier Yamamoto cards.
For sure.
Especially the low. If this were an SSP, especially, but maybe the gold, the red, the black.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let me grab McGonagall's. McGonagall's is great.
Are we? You want to throw the trivia link in there, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. What was that?
Peep said Mays was MVP when he made the catch.
Oh, that's on me. I should know that.
There you go. Do you think Chrome will ever print gold backs on these to easier identify SSPs? I would think no, but I never thought they would do it on flagship, so I don't know.
Let me grab the McGonagall.
I'm
hearing are you hearing an echo from me, Jeff?
No.
I am.
Are you hearing an echo from me?
No. All right. If you guys are not hearing an echo from me, that would be great.
Let us know in the comments. I do not hear an echo.
Okay.
The Churio variation, it does have the barrels, which is cool. Not an exact copy, so I don't mind.
Yeah, they are. What is that? Why is that happening?
Echo.
All right, give me a second.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Jeff, I'll be right back.
Okay. So the McGonagall. Oh, now Chris took it with him. So it's just me. Chris is recording from a cave. Let me pull up something while Chris is coming back.
All right, and it seems to be gone, which is good. Yeah, that McGonagall is pretty sweet. I love that they framed it horizontally too.
Yeah, can you bring the McGonagall back up?
Yeah,
please.
Got pumped he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of there. And they did a good job, I got to say, with the. I think they extra blurred the background, so he really jumps off the card. So if they get this, you get this in like a nice orange parallel, a nice Detroit color match. I love it. I think this hopefully will be one of his coolest cards.
Yeah, I bet Teapot's going to be looking for that.
Thanks, guys. All right, let me get the trivia link in here. Jeff, what's our prize this week?
We've got a great prize thanks to a donation. It's a Topps Chrome prize in honor of Topps Chrome Week. It is a gold refractor of one of the best young pitchers of the 20 teens. Sadly, we lost him too soon. Jose Fernandez, gold refractor out of 50 from 2015, I believe.
Yep, I want to say that's his third year card. That's a really nice prize. Thank you to whoever donated that. Oh,
Yep.
Comets 1998. I like your chances. Fresh off your Post of the Week award. Ride that high.
I'm going to try to pin that. Let me get over there and.
All right. Let me see what other ones of these I can grab real quick. Oh yeah, this guy. He wasn't the only rookie shortstop with a cool one. I gotta say, JJ Weatherholt also got a great one.
Yeah, sure did.
If you guys haven't seen that one yet, let me grab it. There we go. Yeah, I mean, they like. There's 50 of these. I bet like 35 of them are really good. It's a great ratio. Last year's was not as good.
50. You said there's 50 of these?
I think there's 50 image variations. Yeah, there are 50 on the checklist.
Okay.
There's a couple guys that didn't need them. Like I don't think anyone's clamoring for Lawrence Butler or Carson Williams, but they got to make these decisions pretty early on.
Right. Yeah, you really early, almost soon after opening day, you would think.
Yeah.
Stewie says, looks like they hit it out of the park with SSPs that have cachet. Not sure why. It reminds me of the mid-90s Chrome. 96, 97 Topps Chrome basketball is underrated. So it reminds him of the early days of Chrome. That's pretty high praise, I would say.
Yeah.
Michigan Cards and Graphs says, just mirrored, does the RC logo look like it pops more than usual on these? Maybe the blurred backgrounds help. It could. I like the size, too. It's not as small as it is in some years, so I think it's good.
So, Jeff, I know there's a little familiarity with this card, but what do you think?
I have no problem. I like seeing barrels on the cards. I don't think it detracts from mine. I don't feel like it's an exact copy. I like how this one's a little wider so you can see the crowd, see the smoke coming out of the barrels, the Magic Brew sign over his head. I like it. So eventually I'm going to get one of these.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to get you like a nice low-numbered refractor, too. Nice low-numbered parallel. But, yeah, they did this, too. They faded the background. So he really almost looks as like a 3D effect of him.
It does. It's like a 3D effect. Exactly. And these look good with the borders, the design, the stitched borders. Scotty, I would say the biggest rival is the Cubs. Just the rivalry with the Cubs is huge. When the Cubs come to town, there's a lot of Cubs fans in Milwaukee, and more there's some Milwaukee fans making it down to Wrigley. When the Cardinals are playing great, that's a good rivalry too, but got to say the Cubs.
What do you think about the Mizorowski?
As Royally Cheese mentioned about Weatherhold, a lot of elbows in these cards, including this one on the Miz. I don't mind it. I mean, it's a throwback for me. Or always any football one immediately reminds me of the Nolan Ryan. And a lot of players warm up throwing the football, so I see why they do it. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, there's a couple of golden mirrors that used it. Yeah, now we're seeing it on some of the Topps Chromes. I think it's different. We don't want Jeff or Mizorowski to have like 3 of these over the next 5 years.
Yes, exactly. And Staley's mentioning that about Churio too. Yeah. What we don't like is seeing the same thing. So maybe once is great. Maybe twice if we're getting from a different angle. But yeah, once you start repeating, then you get into Mike Trout signing autograph range.
Yeah, we did not need another one of those, but that's unfortunately they didn't treat him great. But so here's Ohtani's SP. I'm sure you guys have all seen these by now. Really strutting. That's a very confident post World Series championship strut.
Looks happy.
Yeah, I like that we got the 2 signs in the background. This one's okay. I was hoping for one of these we get the NLCS award. Like Yamamoto got the World Series trophy. It'd be cool if we got Ohtani with the NLCS to be a nice combo.
Hoisting it up, yeah.
Yeah, but this is going to be the big one. We've seen
one.
Sales of this already, I think, over 6K.
Yeah, the first couple got bought almost immediately. Now we're seeing more come up. A lot of the centering on these has been pretty bad.
Yeah, if you guys take a look, the top to bottom is definitely off, and it looks like I think we've seen 3 or 4 of these. It's been off on every single one, so that's interesting. You got to wonder if it's by design, if they did it on purpose, almost, because they knew this would be one of the most important. Yes, the LE football one is not great.
You want to answer Seven's question here to get some clarity, because it is a little different than it was years ago with Topps Chrome.
Yeah, and I almost forgot to mention this in our spitballing, but the speckles are gone, Jeff.
Yeah,
hallelujah, the speckles are gone. I know some people like them. I just didn't like them. That's just me personally. But yeah, the SPs, you're going to have greens, golds, orange, reds, and blacks parallels. The SSPs, I think between 90, 95-ish, and that's it.
No parallels. Right.
So there are less than 100 of this Ohtani, just like less than 100 of him in his first Dodgers one, kind of coming out of the dugout, less than 100 of him in his shorts, pitching in the outfield.
Cubs fans saw someone get that Ohtani and a World Series at night in the same break, which is crazy. Those World Series at night cards are awesome.
All right, Shelly, thanks for the SP info. So about 1,000 of the base SPs and 100 of the SSPs. That's probably about right. I can't see why they would print 94 or something unless they just screwed up 6 of them.
What is black out of, Chris? The black parallel?
10.
10. Okay.
10.
Wanted to see if that was consistent.
All right. A couple people, Shelly, asking where you got that info. If you could let us know what site you were using. Chasing Majors usually has that. I don't know if they've updated yet, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen him on here tonight because we could ask him. Husker Kev, this is the age-old question that Chris and I struggle with, especially with Ohtani cards. You guys think some of these SSPs will surface again? I thought about pulling the trigger, but I wonder if flippers are just driving the price. You just never know. Sometimes the first one out of the gate is going to be the most expensive of all time. And sometimes the first out of the gate might be the cheapest one you're going to see. Depends on the player, depends on the image, how sought after they are. Knowing that print run, we're seeing several come out of these because a lot of this product is being opened. I can't give you a quality answer on that.
No. I will tell you that I bought an SSP day of release, which I have not done in a long time. But I picked up a copy of the Roman Anthony, which I did not realize. I snaked it right out from under SFO Sox fan. I felt bad. And then I was kind of a dick in the Discord, but that's kind of my MO.
Gucci says he posted in Discord the full product breakdown that was posted on Reddit yesterday. Thank you. So if anybody needs more details, go to the Spitball in Discord and check it out.
Let me grab that. Oh, hold on. It's got to be in here.
Slab Squatch has all the print runs as well.
Slab Squatch. All right, let me see if I can find that post in the Discord here.
Japanese Hercules says he bought a hobby box of Chrome last night and pulled a Samuel Basallo Helix rookie card, and it pretty much paid for the box. Awesome.
All right, yeah, that's great. Basallo, I'm probably misspelling his name. I thought Topps did him real well.
That 3-quarter hat?
Yeah. Well, first, here's his SP, which looks like he just hit a walk-off, I think, or he's celebrating something. Or he's having a complete psychotic episode. It's hard to tell, Jeff, without context. Oh, I didn't share it, did I?
No, we're looking up for this psychotic
episode. We're still looking at the Ohtani. There we go.
All right, he looks happy.
Yeah, so that's the SP. That looks pretty cool. And then this is the SSP, which, with the tri-corner hat. Love it.
And he looks happy. Love those orange unis. That's very cool.
Yeah, we just hit a home run. Looks like he's got a couple injured teammates behind him there.
Sounds like the Orioles.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of those tri-colored hats or tri-cornered hats. All right, give me a second.
While we're waiting, thank you to those of you who have been buying these or anything and using our eBay link up there. I appreciate that. People have reached out saying they've been using the Blabbin codes. You can either use the QR code or the eBay link down in the description. If you click on that, it'll send you to eBay, and if you buy from there, then Chris and I get a couple percent back, or 1.5% back, and it helps support the channel. So thank you to those of you who've done that. All
right, so a couple Cagliones have surfaced. I think I just put one up there. Yeah, that's his SP. What do you guys think? Oh, wow. Scotty, that's a yeah. I mean, that shouldn't happen, but always going to be some collation errors down the road.
I don't know about this one. Lukewarm on it.
SFO. Hold on, I'm just
Agreed. I think the
chuckling.
SSP is better.
Yes, I agreed. The frantic tone in SFO Sox fans post was funny, and then I got sizzled. I thought that's some great verbiage.
Husker
Yeah.
Kev says he likes the SP more than the SSP.
Okay, fair enough. Here's the SSP.
Yeah, how small is that Gatorade bottle, or how big are Caglione's hands?
Yeah, right. I feel like this is one of those cards that maybe we don't think about much at first, but it might grow on us because he's probably in the
one a
hole.
lot
Jeff.
better. I like the low angle. You've got the throwback helmet on. You've got the powder blue uniforms. I like the way this one's framed. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, he's waiting for his chance on deck. He's getting focused.
So this is the SSP.
Yeah, this is the SSP. And a little side story here. Our good buddy Jake purchased one of these. Like sometimes on that first day, guys, sellers, and I'm not saying to take advantage of them, but they don't really know what they've got or how much things are worth or even what things are. So the first one of these that surfaced or second one, the seller put up for like $299 or something like that. So Jake saw it, bought it immediately. And, a couple hours later, that same seller canceled the sale and refunded Jake's money. It was like, oh, that was a mistake. But so that can also happen.
It can happen once they realize that they could get more.
Yeah. Actually, JB Cards Josh here bought the first Aaron Judge, I think. I saw it, Jeff. I sent it to Jake and I called him and I'm like, Jake, hit the bin. But it was already gone. And I believe JB Cards, I think it's JB Cards 1991 on Instagram. I think I believe he got it. So let us know if that seller ships or if he cancels on you. Because there is some of that. Oh, yeah, I could put up there are codes. I saw someone just share that up there. I had that on my Instagram for a while. Oops. Yeah, there you go. SSPs end in 156.
It has been shipped, Chris.
Nice.
Good.
Nice. Yeah, my Roman Anthony has not yet been shipped. I certainly didn't steal it for anything really
more
cheap.
Come up, Chris? Have more sold after yours?
I think so, yeah, because I did send SFO the second one that I saw, but it was late at night. I went to bed at like 1-ish, and I think when I sent it to him, he might have already been asleep, and when in the morning it was gone. So I know 2 of those have come up. But yeah, we still haven't seen the Soto SSP yet. So if anyone spots the Soto, please let us know. We're constantly refreshing our save searches. All right, let's see. Who else did I want to talk about, Jeff? Oh, yeah.
Crazy Cryptid said he picked up the Freeman Purple SP out of 99 for $70. Thought that was a good deal. Seller honored it.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
JB Cart says the wit I bought got canceled and came with a wild excuse.
What was the excuse?
Fan is rerouting your Roman Anthony SSP purchase. Gonna head up north of you.
All right, fair enough. Actually, this image of the trout is a little bit clearer. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this one, but I'm sure it does have its fans.
Yeah, I don't hate this one as much as Chris does. I was glad to see that it wasn't signing autographs. Then, of course, we did see his SSP is signing autographs.
No, that's backwards. This is the SSP.
His SP. I like that he's smiling. I like the detail of the ball, flipping the ball in the air. I kind of thought it was a little bit 3D in the dugout. So I don't hate it as much as Chris does.
I just feel like because he's sitting down, I assume like some part of his body's in a boot or a cast. Probably. It's just off frame and we can't see it. Of course you did. Yeah, Comets 1998. You remember we said last week, Jeff, he finished his Mike Trout variation run, but it was just for a limited time, right?
Right.
Yeah. I do like that the Angels logo is front and center. I think that's cool.
JB Card said the excuse was his dad yelled at him for selling it. That's how he canceled.
Sure. Yes, rhymes with roof. It is better than a diner photo for sure.
Yes, agree.
Yeah, this one I get it. Like it's low angled. He's all flexed, but we've just seen this a million times.
Yeah.
So, Comets 98, if you need one of these two, I would just wait it out in a month. These will be well under $100 a piece. Oh, I see. Yeah. M. Parsons with a suggestion on what Trout's doing here. That definitely could be a post fart smile. All right, hold on. Let's see. Jeff, who else did I want to? Who else's card do we want to talk about? I'm drawing a blank here. Oh,
Did you show the Bobby Witt one? People were talking about the
no,
Bobby
I have
Witt.
not shown the Bobby Witt. Let me grab
JD
that. But
card got his. That's the one he got canceled.
okay, obviously we're going to show this guy. It is tragic once again, Jeff, that this set comes out and Acuna's on the IL. Hopefully he's back
soon or what? I haven't heard about.
I think
that Grand Slam.
Yeah, well, he's in Gwinnett. I believe the rumor is he'll be in Baltimore tomorrow. We shall see. But I do like that you can read the eye black.
Or is he planning on playing?
No idea.
Just eating some crabs.
Yeah, just there for the crab. I like that you can read it the eye black here. Thank you, fans. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
A little close, but that's all right. And speaking of getting your ass handed to you, I made the mistake in the Discord, Jeff, of suggesting that this might have been Acuna's celebration. After he hit his home run off of Pivetta, first pitch coming off the IL, and Shuggy the Turtle was right there to point out it was not that.
It looks so darn close, though. It's like just the socks and batting gloves are different, maybe.
I felt like it was like the 50th screen in that photo hunt game at the bar where you're trying to spot the differences and if the timer's going really fast. Yes, exactly. That one's on me. Oh, Doc's card says Sean Murphy starting his rehab too. We need some right-handed bats. We really
that lineup last night in Gwinnett had 58 years of major league service and lost.
There's a lot of career home runs in that lineup, Jeff.
Yeah.
I feel like I wish we had McCutchen like a month ago. It's just so many bad DH at bats.
We did talk about Soto. Overall, I say this is a massive upgrade.
Yes, I would agree. Yeah, definitely. Oh, nice, the Benj SP. Who said that? CDG. Have you seen the Soto SSP yet? That's the one SSP that I have not spotted yet. So we've seen 9 of 10. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of the judge. Oh, and the Witt. Okay. The Bobby Witt, Jeff, is actually the SP. This does get very confusing. I understand the hobby just not making any sense to a lot of people. It's similar to the Caglione SSP.
The powder blues, throwback helmet. This is
the pause.
Yeah, because we got the orange, the parallels.
Yeah, but it's like the image though, the way that the sort of the waiting for your chance to get up on deck.
Yeah,
pretty cool shot. This is the Bobby Witt SSP. I like it. Kind of a different. I think that's kind of a throwback jersey, right? Granted, I have been staring at a computer screen for a long time.
Hard to tell from here.
Yeah, I do kind of like it. I like his hands above the border. It's vertical. I could see this card being very popular if and when Witt comes off the IL. Jeff,
like shooting the basketball.
Yeah.
This is the one you owned for a few minutes before his dad yelled at him.
Did you though? Yeah, I mean that would have been a nice buy at the price you got it at. Oh, that's right. Michigan Cards and Graphs. Scooble. That's one of the ones I wanted to grab. Thank you. Because we are sick and tired of Scooble variations where he's just in street clothes.
Looking gangster.
Every golden mirror. Yeah, he looks like a low-level gangster. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I like this one. I'm assuming Michigan Cards and Graphs. We're looking at opening day.
Oh, those got to be the City Connects.
Yeah.
He's looking kind of sleek in that. The black is flattering for Tarek running out there.
Yeah, but you can see once again, Jeff, they've definitely faded the whole background. Like that camera guy is you don't even really notice him. They did a really good job with most of these cards this year. I have to say, got to give credit where credit is long due. And let me balance that out. They didn't treat Paul Skeens very well though.
Yeah, not surprisingly. Staley says this reminds me of the 2018 Chrome running SPs. Where they had the theme.
Yeah. Yeah, this Paul Skeens SP at, I don't know, it looks like the movie poster for a guy who went hiking and got lost. Let's see if I can make this one. That's really hard to see.
JB Card says they already use that Witt image in Tops now. Usually they don't double up. Interesting.
I got no problem with that. Tops now should have no effect. I'm trying to find a clearer version of this other. Wait, did I not skip over? Wait, where are we sharing? We're here. Oh, yeah, there's the Paul Skeens. Sorry, forgot to the button.
Oh yeah, he's got his water tank on the.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of interesting, but don't love it. Every single time one of his variations pops up, Jeff, everyone says, "Oh, we need a car with him and Livy Dunn." I don't think we're ever getting that in a set. Like Tops now, maybe, but never in a set.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to find a better shot of his SSP, Jeff, but
Of the Skeens?
yeah, maybe one is sold because that one has all reflection. Let's see. It's just not. Have you seen it yet? It was in that we put it in the Discord. I don't know. There was a lot in there. Wow, a lot of Minions cards have sold. There we go.
Yeah, those people have been finding them. I don't know if just every one that's been found is up there.
So we talked about this in a Big Pog. I agree. We talked about this in a spitballing episode that'll probably premiere over the weekend. And Ty said something very funny. He said this shot, Paul Skeen's ass looks like his kids' diapers after they've like been in the water or out in the rain or something. It's not a flattering glute shot. I know he's either been stung by a lot of bees, Jeff, or he's got some stuff in his pants, but
he's got a lot of stuff in there.
He's got a lot of stuff in there.
Multiple water bottles, it looks like.
I don't know. I mean, it's just
in front of the sponsorship sign.
Yeah. But I mean, I think if there's 60 of these, 40 of them are really good. And Skeens just got 2 that weren't great. Skeens and Trout kind of got the short end of the stick. But it's just boring.
I don't know. Hectic, what do you think percentage of baseball collectors hunt specifically for SSPs? Very low.
Very low.
But we're skewed a little bit because Chris and I do that, and then a few people who actually also like to do that probably like to listen to us blab about it. So probably skewed higher on here than it actually is in real life.
And I think it's probably different per player. Like if you're talking about Shohei Ohtani, people are hunting those down real hard right now. I'd say that percentage is way up around like 40 to 45%, just based on the prices.
I wouldn't mind them. Yeah.
Yeah. But for some of these other niche guys, like Freddie Freeman, I don't think a huge chunk of the hobby is looking for him. Although that image of him, I think, will draw more people to the card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I will find
pretty much. I suppose Sox fan. Caminero was mentioned, but we didn't show it.
Oh.
I don't know. I can't remember what that one is, Chris.
Oh, it's terrible. I think it might. I feel like Topps did it.
At a bat?
No, that's the Goldemir, and that's awesome.
Yes.
But this one is the opposite of that. But I think that I think Topps chose it for a very specific reason.
Echo chamber.
We're echoing it? Oh.
No.
Okay.
The fact that we are
over. All right, can you look at this, Jeff, and tell me what the specific reason is?
Oh man, he's going to class. He's going to class. Just missing the backpack. Got all the stuff in his hands.
Do you see why Topps might have chosen this one though?
Yeah, I see a nice red logo right there on his left nip. Yeah.
There's something. Was he really just wearing a Topps hoodie, like around on his own?
It's like, it's cold out there this morning. Anybody got a sweatshirt? Topps rep happens to be there. Oh, yeah. Let me help you out.
Yeah.
Photog, get over here.
But I am happy to say, Jeff. Yeah, that's the only street clothes one that I've seen so far. So I'm pleased about that.
Which auto were you going after, Stadium Bodega?
Oh,
is it the Fanatics Premier auction, perhaps?
Yeah.
James Wood cornrows. That's a sweet jersey.
All right. I'm gonna check that one out because I was trying to get Jeff to tap in. I don't hate this James Wood either, Jeff. I like the back of the jersey here. M. Newber, you've chosen wisely. Let's take a look. All right, if he's tapped out, then maybe I'll show it. I didn't want to pull it up if one of our Discord members was going after it, Jeff.
Yeah, I get it. Stewie, this is probably true. This is the upside and the downside. We love talking about these cards and bringing more eyes to them, but it obviously makes it more expensive for cards that we like. But in the end, it's worth it because more people are talking about them. We get to see more super short prints, and just makes the hobby more fun for us, even if it makes it more expensive.
Yeah, even if it means we don't get all the cards we want to get. I mean, I remember I was talking to like Ben Orr, who's Ben Orr 14 on Instagram about the 12, 13, and 14 Topps Chrome variations, and Quakes on Blowout, who's going for those sets too. And Quakes actually sent me some sales images he has of buying those cards back in the like 2015, and they were like $10, $12 a piece. And I think Ben Orr spent like $30 on a card that's like a couple hundred now, and he's like, "What have you guys done?" It's like, I don't think it's just us, but
No, it can't. It can't be just we don't have that much influence, but
no.
um, yeah.
Yes, Comets Wood is good. And I kind of this is one of those cards I looked at and then kind of skipped over, but I keep coming back to it. There's something nice about it. I did see someone say, yeah, Brian Wu was offended, but I don't know, I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I always like back of jerseys, but it's rare where you can see the back of jersey, but you can also get the guy's personality. You see him smiling, so it's a double for me. And those blue jerseys are slick. Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I was wondering what he was happy about. If you think this picture might be, it is good framing. Yeah, this picture could be like from early in the season, the first week, side of the head, when he was really bad. Maybe he was just laughing. He's like, "It's coming, guys. Like, don't worry. I figured this out," and he sure as hell did.
Yeah, between him and Abrams, man, they did well in that trade.
Yeah, I remember last week he has almost 20 more runs than anyone else in baseball. Insane.
Yeah.
Scotty 0211 Jeff with a fantastic question.
What does Phil collect? Why does he seem like he wants to be? Phil wants to be anywhere else. He's very serious. That's just part of his personality.
Mm-hmm.
He ranges in what he collects. Lately, he's been collecting a lot of Dynasty. If you watch Spitball, and he and Scott were early aboard this Dynasty train that is basically halfway to the moon by now. He also collects a lot of wax, but he has a wax business as well. So there you go.
Yep.
A Pokemon only guy. No, but he does have some fancy Pokemon, very expensive, that I have no idea what they are.
Oh, I did want to pull this one up as well.
Reds collector. Sorry about that. This shows how I ended up with a Will Benson Golden Mirror.
They're cool. I mean, especially when you have guys like that on your team that you really like. Wait, pop this up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I got a Max Fried. I almost bought like a Travis d'Arnaud Golden Mirror. I'm like, do I need this? And I think I did. I did. This is as someone would say, this is a lot of lettuce.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the front version of the Prince Fielder back of head.
But yeah, if you guys are going to the National, you can ask Phil yourself at our meetup on the Friday night of the National. We'll be at Pete's Tiki, which is a little tiki bar with a nice open outdoor space from 8 o'clock until whenever they kick us out.
Yeah, hope to see everybody there. This is a basketball joke, which might go over Chris's head, but Blabbin' About You, a Blab, which is a great name, one of the best sports names of all time.
ST plus we laugh. That's funny.
Different colors?
Yeah. I think I knew Phil for almost a year before I found out he was a Red Sox fan.
Yeah, and then he went and bought a Mariners hat last playoff run.
Well,
He's got one big Wilyer Abreu card.
Oh, yeah, he sure does. All right, what do you guys? I know this guy isn't exactly hobby gold, but what do you think about this Manny Machado? I think it's kind of cool looking. The glove is front and center, just like it is for Manny.
Although his bat's starting to wake up. Yeah, I like this. I like the bat and glove in the same picture. Like that it's horizontal. Manny barely hitting 200, but he's going to get 35 homers, 100 RBIs again.
Probably one more series against the Braves, and he might get there a lot sooner than we thought. Yeah, Curator, I was looking at your page today to see if either one of the Seeger had shown up, if you posted it yet. But maybe you're saving it for August SSB Thursday. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. It is a cool looking hat, I have to say. Ooh, Hectic with a great question. Is Manny Machado the most unlikable player right now? That's a great question.
I don't know. I think his unlikability has passed him by a little bit, maybe because he's hitting so poorly. It would be funny to see if he really was having a great season, how much the haters would come back out.
When he won the Clemente Award, or was his team's nomination for the Clemente Award, it seemed like maybe his personality had sort of turned a corner. I don't know. I don't think he's the most unlikable player. Dalton Rushing is certainly going
Dalton
to find
Rushing's in
himself
the mix. Josh
in that
Naylor,
mix.
good call. Michigan
Yeah.
Cards and
Oh
Crafts.
yeah. 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 The Josh Naylor stories are insane.
Jazz Chisholm gets a vote.
The lollipop on the field. Jeff and
Caballero.
I used to like Jeff and I played a lot of softball. I played some softball tournaments at like a fairly high level, and the idea of one of those guys walking on the field with a lollipop in their mouth, I can't even fathom it. Yeah, that's fair, SFO. Totally
Lindor
fair.
not doing a lot to endear himself to fans this year.
True, but I mean, what he did for the Mets in 2024, you would think is enough, right? I mean, how many huge home runs can one guy have?
Yeah. Rushing still playing. I think he had a homer and a double yesterday or the day before.
Still playing. All right, Rippin' Dodgers mentions Jeff McNeil, and hold on, I very strongly agreed with you. I really did not like Jeff McNeil, but give me a second. I gotta find a card, but I don't know where.
It's hard when a player you don't like seems to do something good. Devers, yeah. I still like Devers.
Yes, I mean, all right. Are you ready to Rippin' Dodgers? Are you ready to not hate Jeff McNeil as much as you think you do? Like, all my hate just gets washed away, Jeff.
That he needs that to calm his temper down.
Oh man. Now, there is a chance, of course, Jeff, that he's advertising a dogfighting ring or something. Yeah, he's about to feed that dog to an alligator, but
yeah.
Oh yeah, M. Parsons hates Brandon Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo. Holden McNeil? No, probably won't. All right, I should know this. This feels like a reference that I should know. Holden McNeil. Is this like a Kevin Smith universe reference? I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Something comics, right?
Somebody will tell me.
Ben Affleck, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it was a Kevin Smith reference.
You're right.
See, all right, I feel good about that. It's either Chasing Amy or Mallrats. I'm seeing Chasing
Ben Affleck.
It is. Okay. All right. I feel better then. All right. See, my brain still works a little bit, Jeff.
So Michaela is voting for Kerry Carpenter as the most hated because he tore up her team.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
For me, it'd be Kirby Puckett then, man.
Oof. Yeah. Yep. Been there.
These except I don't know what this card is. I think it's a Golden Mirror flagship, but
yep.
These have all been short prints or super short prints so far. No base images.
Yeah. So here's Bryce Eldridge is image like his SP. We got Ron Washington hitting him some ground balls.
Ron Washington. Yeah, that's right in the foreground.
Love it. Point of contact with that fungo.
Yeah, this is great. You got that prep step. He's ready to make the play. Fielding practice. Show all the kids. Yeah, I like that.
Jeff, what this card needs is over to the right is like Rafael Devers just sitting there with his feet up somewhere.
Just on a lawn chair right behind Eldridge in the outfield. Drinking a beer.
Absolutely no interest in in partaking. Yeah. All right, somebody said Pete Crow Armstrong as unlikable. I forgot that he's got a football card as well.
Yeah, look at that lefty quarterback. Yeah, he didn't endear himself to a lot of fans when he went at that woman in the stands. That was a little much. He's a little bit of a hothead, so I can see why some people are on the anti-PCA bandwagon. Carlos Gomez. Love that guy. He deserved a lot of tackles, but man, he's great to have on your team.
Yeah, I think if you had him, you really liked him. I don't think Brian McCann will be invited to any of his parties and vice versa. But
That was a great moment. That was a great baseball moment too.
oh, here's one we haven't talked about, and let me just pull this up. I really like this card. That's a cool shot. Dugout, tipping the cap. But where is this guy, Jeff? Where has this guy been?
It is one of the big stories of the season, if you ask me. Hopes were so high for him after his October last year. He hit more home runs in that playoff run than he has so far this season.
Yeah, that a lot of players have more home runs than this guy. Some you would be surprised to learn. Yeah, he hit 350 in April. He was in 200s in May and has been under 200 in June and July. He has got to be hurt. Got to be hurt. Well, Aubrey Huff, yeah. I mean,
he might be. He's up for the worst person in the world. So
yes, yeah. He and Kurt Schilling could have a nice podcast that very few people would listen to.
Throw him in there.
Oh yeah, Doc's cards. I laughed at this. That's what I was chuckling about a few minutes ago. That's a fantastic quote.
Agreed, M. Parsons. Yeah. I don't know.
I think I don't know. I think we're gonna find out that he's dealing with like a really bad back issue or something with one of his shoulders. I don't know, but he can't be this bad.
No, he can't be this bad.
No, even when he didn't have pop, Jeff, he was still hitting for a decent average, and that's gone. And like now the exit velos are way down. Like something is definitely wrong. Yeah. And it's too bad because that team is dealing with so many injuries. To add him on top of it. Hey, what's up, Thorson? Thanks for joining us. Okay, hold on.
Hey, Mad City Brews chiming in.
That is fine. Hold on to everything.
Man.
Ooh, I don't know, Mad City Brew.
I don't think there's any way he gets to 30 homers.
Oh, my God. No. Are you kidding me? He'll be lucky to get to 16.
His launch angle's like 4%. Yeah, definitely. Homers aren't everything, and I was even saying that when he was hitting 300. I said, well, that power will come. Now he's barely in the 250s, and the power's still not there.
So yeah, this is kind of what I was alluding to. It's a little small. Haha, bump. There we go. Bigger. Okay. So here he is in April, 350, 417, 485, a 901 OPS. May, we have a near 300-point drop. And then in July, he just ticked up to 200. But this is 2 months, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's 2 months of a guy hitting $199 with a 250 on base percentage and a slugging percentage of about 300.
I mean, he's not hitting doubles.
No, that's not even an exit velo problem. I don't even think this is a launch angle problem anymore. I think something, if he isn't hurt, then the Blue Jays have got to be absolutely shitting bricks about where that contract is going.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Concerning. All right, let me see if I can find a copy of an image of the judge. I don't think I pulled up his SSP yet.
Hey, everybody, get in the trivia.
Oh, yeah.
The link should be at the top of the YouTube page. It's pinned up there, so make sure you get in. Dufatron's cat keeps jumping at his TV. Safe to say he's not a Vlad fan. Yeah, we'll get those Vlad stats off there. Thank you.
Vlad out of there. Yep. Oh my God, Jelly. By the way, Jeff, any animal now on the TV, and she just loses it. She's been going after the Clydesdales and Budweiser commercials of late. I try to explain to her that's not going to work out well for her if she sees one in person.
Right. I wonder what she would do if she saw it in person. So what do you mean going crazy? Like barking, running back and forth? What does she do?
She jumps at the TV. Like she's been on that like table we have under the TV where our router is. Like that router's barely survived a couple of times. And then she goes behind the wall or into the hallway behind the wall the TV is on looking for these dogs.
Yeah, I'm sure Jelly would love Jimothy. I can imagine if she's into Clydesdale, she would love to meet Jimothy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she would. So yeah, this is Aaron Judge's SSP. I don't know what this moment is from. If any Yankee fan is with us, it rhymes with roof. Maybe you know. I'm assuming he hit a couple walk-offs last year, but
This is the SSP. The SP is the one of them
Yes,
batting?
this is the SSP. The SP is the one of the home run off of Varland. The SSP is much closer. It's just it looks like water almost, a little Gatorade bath.
I'm saying people love players hitting under Yeah,
Yeah,
they
do.
I mean, sure. They're, Manny's almost there already.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Hey, just won a near 400 card on eBay with the Blabbin link. We can almost split a beer with those funds.
yeah,
Thank
well,
you, SFO Sox fan.
a parking lot Bud Light will suffice. What was the card? Did you get a? Did you? The Roman Anthony probably a little more than that. I don't know, but yeah, I hope you got something good.
You better not tell us. He might cancel it. Wait till you get it, and then you can tell us next week.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see here.
Somebody wanted you to reverse the curse by buying more Vlad. That was Staley. No. Too much Vlad already, but Doc saying the reverse the curse giveaway with Austin Riley might have kind of worked.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a pretty good, a nice little run right there. A home run off a position player always is a great way to get yourself going a little bit.
The trivia link should be pinned to the top on YouTube. If you, Chris, you want to throw it in the chat. Yeah, at the top of the.
I just put it in the bottom of the chat
on YouTube.
All right. Yeah, I see people are finding it. All right, give me a second here. I just want to make sure I did it right. I added Jeff's in the right spot.
Oh man, those are the days. A little sixer of old style or a sixer of Pabst we could have got with that.
Oh yeah. Or I went to school in Rochester, New York. We had a Genesee beer, and 12 packs for like $3. It was just whatever you can carry. You just leave some change on the desk on your way out.
All staff.
Oh yeah, Jeff. What's your favorite image variation that you've seen so far?
Besides the Trout flipping the ball.
If that's your favorite, that's okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of warming up to that Kegs one.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Soto. Probably one of those shortstop rookies, though, the McGonigal or the Weatherholt. Maybe McGonigal. I might be biased because it's his rookie image, which is pretty great.
Yeah, I like that. Like I said, that horizontal. It looks like a poster. It's like a poster put on a baseball card. It's very cool. All right, I just checked trivia, and it is we got the right questions in there.
Spectrum Wi-Fi is blocking Hectic from joining the trivia as suspicious. We haven't heard that yet.
No, I haven't heard that. That's weird.
Red
also,
Dog.
just type in your social security number, Jeff, and that Hectic, that should fix it. And if that doesn't work, try your mom's maiden name and every pet you've ever had.
Chris, apparently Genesee beer is alive and well.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it is. For the little they used to charge for it, I'm sure it costs even less to manufacture, Jeff. I think they just put water from the river directly just into the bottles and cans and just sold it as is. There's probably enough chemicals in there to get us all high.
Xfinity is also blocking us.
No, interesting. Maybe your pop-up blocker is a little bit too strong.
The trivia link is in here in the chat, and it's also at the top of the chat. It should be pinned to the top.
I'm starting to wonder if frequent winners like Shelly or SFO Sox fan or Clean Cards have found a way, Jeff, to block other people from joining trivia. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, I just checked, and it should still be pinned.
Yeah, it should be working. Although, as M. Parsons says, we are very suspicious. Yeah. Put it back in there. All right. Let's see. Give me a minute.
SFO Sox fan has learned.
Yeah. Huh. I was bummed Jordan didn't get a variation, Jeff.
Yeah, nobody thought he'd be healthy and in MVP form this year, or what?
Yeah, I guess they weren't expecting the Triple Crown that we're all kind of staring down the barrel of here. I'll put this one up again while I think.
Oh yeah, this has got to be up there too.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
I also notice how dejected Marlins man is in the background. That does help put a smile on my face. Look at that. I mean, he's just so casually throwing the bat. Just love it. All right, let me get rid of this. But yeah, there's some other really cool stuff in the set. It's obviously not just about the image variations. We had someone in the Discord, Jeff, say that the ultraviolets this year were some really great looking cards. We pull up.
I think somebody bought one.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Somebody bought an Otani in the Discord. I hope he used the Blabbin link.
I don't know.
On fire.
Yeah, there's
I
Cal
think
Raleigh.
somebody said they have like a texture to them.
Yes. Yeah, I heard that as well. There's the Juan Soto. It kind of looks like
That's
that.
very
The
Star
laser
Wars
ball is pretty cool.
esque. I like that one.
Some of these prices feel a little steep, but I don't know.
I think that the Otani went for like 6K.
It sounds about right. I mean, regardless of whatever set you're talking about, this sounds about right. God, I hate to see the Acuna. It almost looks like he's screaming in pain.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me. Here's the Judge. So yeah, these look good. A couple years ago, Jeff, they had that weird like painted kind of look to them, right? Where all the faces were weird.
Even last year wasn't great, as Malachi points out.
Yeah, these are definitely better. Hold on, I just saw the Otani. Where did it go?
Does Buxton have one? Scotty's wondering.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure who else has.
No, the checklist is not big enough to include Buxton. No offense to.
I don't know if any Brewers did. I would doubt it.
Well, we can find out.
Where's the Otani? Yeah.
But yeah, it's just kind of they did a great job with the insert sets. The Fanaticals look good again. The past and present part.
When Nuki's is pointing out the perspectives.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll get into the perspectives and maybe just after trivia we'll talk about the perspectives.
I was going to say this too, JV. I would not have guessed that this was the same insert set as UV has been in the past.
Yeah.
Hey, Docs Cards, thanks for pointing this out. Everybody's watching. Please click that like button. It helps us reach more people. Subscribe if you haven't yet, please. Thanks, Doc. Agreed.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jeff. There are no Brewers in the ultraviolet set.
Yeah. Hitting and pitching
like
for the
Otani.
Good point. Yeah, I like that. Definitely a Topps Fire vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's Cal Raleigh hitting for both sides. Smart.
Okay. All right. Got this in there.
Somebody earlier, I think they threw in what the print run was on these, but I don't remember. They're pretty rare.
I don't remember either. 200 maybe? No. Wait, for which? The ultraviolets?
Yeah.
I wish I remembered. There's a lot of numbers got thrown around the chat in the beginning.
Yeah, I can't keep these straight.
All right. Let's see.
Have any of the Fanaticals surfaced yet?
I will pull some up while you guys are doing trivia.
So they have.
I also have to finish that.
Thanks, Gucci. Ultraviolet is about 215.
There you go.
Pretty rare. So if you have a player that you like, it might not be the worst idea to grab it.
Yeah, just snatch that up.
Also a good point, Plumberman. Just because I'm watching doesn't mean I like it. Yes.
It's
I
fair.
didn't mean to pressure anybody to hit the like. There's the thumbs down as well.
Yeah, we'll take a thumbs down if if need be.
Rating rookies. Helix is the rarest with 95. Fanatical are only in Fanatics mega boxes, which aren't out yet. Okay.
All right. Oh, that's right. I don't think they are. Oh, shoot. Get that in there. All right. Hold on. All right. Are you ready for trivia, Jeff? How's your voice? I got some behind-the-scenes things I need to do while you're doing that. Yeah, we got almost 70 people in there.
Bop, 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 bop.
Okay. Let's get this up.
Stewie, thanks for joining us. Sorry you're going to miss trivia. It was your turn to win this, Jose Fernandez.
I had a feeling, yeah.
But come back next week.
Yep. Okay, let's get this. Oh, yeah.
While you're doing that, I want to give a plug to our new series that we started this week, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
SSP Sales of the Week. Thank you to everybody who's checked it out. We had a lot of fun putting that together, looking at some of the biggest sales of last week, as well as some unusual cards and the smallest SSP sales of last week. So we're going to continue that. We've got a veritable gold mine this week. It might be a 3-hour show after Topps Chrome, so you might have to watch in double speed. But thanks for checking that out, and we're going to try to keep that up. There are a lot of people that appreciated that. So
yeah, it's fun to do. It's eye-opening in some of these. Like there's a lot of sales that happen that we don't even see. Stuff comes up and it gets snatched away. And some of those opening day stuff or the stadium clubs, like they're gone before we even know they were out there.
It's cards you rarely get to see or talk about, so we love that. Oh, he thumbs up that video. Okay, Thank you.
Hey,
I
we'll
did like
take it.
that one.
All right, Jeff, you ready? Here we go. Oh, we got 75 people. Let's rock and roll. Someone's
I
gonna win that
don't know
nice
yet,
Jose Fernandez.
Professor. I think we're gonna be traveling that day. We might have to do Blabbin different day than Thursday, but we'll keep
Yeah,
you
because
posted.
I'll be at the National, then Jeff will be there.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, Thursday night you're gonna get there.
yeah.
We might have
We'll
to
have
do
to
a
see.
Sunday, a post-National blab.
Ooh, I like that idea. All right.
All
All right,
right,
let's
here we
go.
go. Start that countdown. Let's get it on. While I do this,
Hey, welcome, Dirk Diggler. Great
just
name.
in time.
As of today, what team has the most wins in baseball? Is it the Brewers, the Rays, the Braves, or the Dodgers? Oh, this is a tough one. This is a very tough one.
I would have
Went
gotten it
back,
wrong.
went back and forth a little bit the past couple days. Ooh, almost an even split between the Brewers and the Dodgers. They are really close. The Dodgers have played one more game than the Brewers and have extra win. Dippin' Rogers, the alter ego of Rippin' Dodgers, and 83. What was the first year of Topps Chrome? Was it 1991, 1996, 2001, or 2006? How long has Topps Chrome been around? I didn't realize it until I read it that this is the 30th anniversary.
Oh,
30th anniversary, 1996, which is, I was not in the hobby. That was in between when I was collecting, so I don't remember it coming out, but there it is. Cutler's Cards, Clean Cards, and Jeremy at the top. How many total cards are in one hobby box of 2026 Topps Chrome? 100, 96, 80, or 72? Where is 360 on here, Chris? Where is
right?
500?
Yeah,
Gone are the day. Are they still 4 cards in a pack?
they are indeed.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, 80 cards. So you're looking at a few dollars a card. Pull side burrito and pinch. 2Ps tied at the top. Who does not have a Minions card in 2026 Topps Chrome? Juan Soto, Ronald Acuna Jr., Aaron Judge, or Roman Anthony? Sadly, one of them doesn't have a Minions card. Man. Poor guy, whoever it is.
Poor guy. He's
Ooh,
got enough cards in the set.
39% of both went with Acuna and Anthony. The ones that went with Acuna, Minions can't play hurt.
Yep, they don't get hurt.
All right, pinch at the top. What year Jose Ramirez Topps Chrome rookie autos? 2013, 2014, 2015, or 2016? J Rams Topps Chrome rookie autos. He's a guy who doesn't have a lot of rookies and doesn't have a lot of rookie autos.
He does not.
Almost 60% of you went with 2014. Well done. Pinch holds the lead over Clean Cards, both with 83 points on the last question.
Oof.
Quick fingers. Which of the following players has the fewest home runs this season? Michael Conforto, Xander Bogaerts, Kyle Tucker, or Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? Wow, that's like the futility bowl right there.
That's a great way to put
Combined,
it.
they have less than several players, and 74% of you went with Vladimir Guerrero Jr., which is just absurd. I mean, does Conforto even play?
Yeah, Conforto has 9. Guerrero has 7. That would have been an amazing troll job if it wasn't him, though.
What year was Roberto Clemente's rookie card? It was not Topps Chrome. Was it 1954, 1955, 1956, or 1957? Pretty even split among the mid 50s. 55 got 45% of the vote. Cutler's Cards slightly ahead of Pinch. Joe Jack right in back. Who was the MVP of last week's MLB All-Star game? Was it Ben Rice, Cody Bellinger, Joe Ryan, or Dylan Cease? We talked about a little bit about this last week.
I had to look it up, Jeff.
A select group of players who have gotten many of these awards. 84% of you knew that it was Cody Bellinger adding to his trophy case. Probably not going to get him in the Hall of Fame, but you never know.
You never know.
Cutler's Cards, Joe Jack, and Clean Cards 5 still on top. Question 9. Who was the 1999 World Series MVP for the champion Yankees? Jeter, Rivera, Brocious, or Tino Martinez? 1999. 36% of you are going with Mariano Rivera. Was Brocious big homer? Was that in 98?
Yep. Yeah, he was the 98 MVP.
Yeah. Joe Jack, second place. Who won the Golden Boot at the 2026 World Cup? Spain, Messi, Mbappe, or Holland? Would help if you know what the Golden Boot is. The award for the country.
It would help, Jeff.
63% of you went with France's Mbappe and are correct. Your winners are Staley, nice job, 571. Whew.
Wow.
Joe Jack, 604, breaking the 600 mark on this. That's pretty good. Cutler's Card, 703. Wow. 99-point victory, might be the biggest victory in the history of a Blabbin trivia. Wow. Well done, Cutler's Cards. Whew. You win in honor of Topps Chrome release day. This Topps Chrome Gold Jose Fernandez out of 50. Look at that face. That's awesome.
That's an impressive margin of victory, I got to say.
Yeah. And getting a shout out from Michaela Staley.
Yeah, yes, that should not go understated. Yeah. Good work. Staley's played almost every single week we've done this, and I think that's the first time we've seen him on the podium.
Well done. Too bad he ran into the buzzsaw of Cutler's Cards this week.
Yeah, right.
First time win, long time player. Make sure we get your address. Thorson missed the start. Sad to say. Yeah, either send your address to Chris or me or the Blabbin.
That's it. You know what's interesting, Jeff, about Topps Chrome here? Das Boot. Excellent Beer Fest reference. I don't see any fanatical cards on eBay yet.
Well, that's what the chat said. They're in Fanatics mega boxes, which haven't been released, so that makes sense.
Well, there you go. See, I got to pay more attention to things, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That explains that.
Daily minion question got me. I had no idea what that minion was too. I would have guessed Acuna knowing Chris, but we haven't officially signed our paperwork yet, Spartan Domer. So no. Sadly, we remain unaffiliated with Cards HQ, but we will be stopping by their table for sure. We got to go and give Ty a hard time.
Yeah, there's a great line George Clooney has in "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou," where he's like, "As of right now, I am the only one as yet unaffiliated," and that's pretty much where you and I are headed.
We're just, surprisingly, Jeff Wilson hasn't reached out. Yeah, maybe Chris and Jeff Wilson. Unbeknownst to me, I'll look for Chris at the National. He'll be there.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Like, Jeff, you missed something yesterday.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Mark Ringo says he guessed Spain for the Golden Boot. I was throwing that one in there just in case no one knew someone did not know what the Golden Boot was.
Right, like that was like the World Series, like that was the Stanley Cup. Yeah.
But yeah, Mbappe won it with his bonus goals in that incredible third place game that I hope you guys got a chance to at least see the highlights of.
It's a very high scoring game.
It was no one was really playing.
That's like a 15-14 baseball game.
It looked kind of almost like an NBA All-Star game, Jeff. It was just offense.
I wonder why they still do that. It just seems like nobody really wants to play it. Like, can you imagine if they made the two championship series losers play in baseball?
Oh my goodness! Oh right, yeah, it's fun. But I think there's something to be finishing third, and you knew that there were two players. Bellingham for England was also in the sort of the running for the Golden Boot. So him and Mbappe were trying to get goals.
And yeah, Bellingham really, that was kind of his coming out party. A lot of English fans are excited for his future there.
Yeah. Oh, Professor's Dugout. Thank you. We will definitely be there. Please come to our Spitball meetup, which will be on Friday night. I have the flyer. Let me just throw that real quick.
Yes, throw the flyer up there.
So we'll be at Pete's Tiki on Friday night. If you were there last year, same place. It's a pretty cool spot. Lots of outdoor space. And it was pretty vacant except for us.
And we'll be
year.
in concert. I've got to go adjust the printer. I'll be right back.
Oh, all right. Yeah, go ahead.
Printing papers are flying off the printer.
Oh my goodness! Look at Jeff. So old school in his house. Like he and his family are flying to Wisconsin. I want to say like early tomorrow morning. Goodness knows what he's printing. Hopefully not boarding passes. It's like those progressive ads about becoming your parents. All right. So you guys mentioned what was I trying to pull up? Oh yeah. These guys. These cards look incredible. These perspectives. I am so glad they brought these back 10 years after they did them the first time. I love these images, and I love the fact that we actually get some autos. Let me see if I can find the Caglione auto real quick, which I saw floating around. Just well executed insert set here. I know I did hear some complaints about the font or the lettering, but I think they look great. Here's a Skeens auto, and there's just plenty of room on them for the autos, and a lot of these players do, thankfully, know where to sign. Look at that Kurtz card. I mean, that's just a badass card. Look how big he looks.
Kurtz card care. Yeah.
Look at that booty on him, Jeff, too. I mean, that's the type of curve that we can only dream of. We have to hip thrust our way through.
Amish. How do you think it got his name, Chris?
Just putting up barns, you know. But yeah, perfect auto spot right there. That's just a great looking card, Jeff. No other way around it.
Signing in the sky.
Hold on. A lot of Christian Moore autos floating around on eBay for some reason.
Endorsed by M. Parsons, even.
Oh, well, there we go. That's high praise. Look at this Caglione, too.
He likes the names, sharing the same perspective.
Yeah. I think the font, I like what they did with the names. I said before, Jeff, and it's kind of a panic room feel to it. But Definitely. It just looks good.
Yeah.
All right, I want to show a couple more of these, and I do want to talk about the Premiere for a little bit. I know it's out of all of our price ranges. Stadium Bodega, I appreciate your effort, or I respect your effort to try and win that gold mirror. I want to see where it's at in a minute.
Me too. Spartan Domer, I'm not going to get a chance to go to the Cubs or White Sox games. I don't know if Chris is going to try to make it. I am going to hit a couple Brewer games. I'm going to visit family in Wisconsin and driving down actually to meet the boys in Chicago. So then I'm heading back to the good land and going to check out some Brewers, but not going to get to the Cubs or White. I think the Yankees are in town facing one of them.
They're both of them.
Oh, all right.
The Yankees are facing both Chicago teams that week. Jake just realized this like yesterday.
Is he going to go? Is he going to try to go?
I don't think so. I mean, we got baseball cards to see, Jeff. This is a business trip, okay? We are here to look at baseball cards and get drunk at Tiki Bar.
Yeah. Retail Ripper, American Family Field, a.k.a. Miller Park. Awesome. Hope you had a good time there. Amazed at the ease of access. Yes. A lot of parking there, a lot of tailgating. It's definitely different than Wrigley as far as being in the neighborhood. Unless you live near Wrigley, which I lived pretty close when I was in Chicago, and you could just take the train. That access is easy. But if you're driving around, not great.
Eric, is this true that third place in the World Cup? I didn't even think about this, but do they get like a cash prize? I have no idea. I didn't know if he was talking about the World Cup, Jeff, or if that was a push for our trivia to add a cash prize.
Yeah. Instead of zero cash. Okay.
Jeff, we forgot the random number again.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. We have to do that next week. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, Mr. Little for that Jackie in the Premiere. We're gonna let me look at a couple more of these perspectives, and then we'll get to what I think is.
I wasn't aware of this. Chris didn't inform me that there's a giant shark head drink at the Tiki Bar.
I did not have it last year.
Oh.
The super sugary drinks like that, they tend to make a mess of me, so I try to avoid them.
Oh, Michaela's gonna join at the Tiki Bar. She's working a booth all weekend. Yes, you'll need a break.
Yeah, I think she was there last year for a little while. I believe I met Staley and Michaela.
All right, and an image variation question for you, Chris.
All right, read it out to me.
I'm more rare than SPs in Topps Chrome.
Hold on, say it again, Jeff.
Are gold mirrors more rare than these SPs we've been looking at?
They are really close. That's a great question. I think the print runs on both the Golden Mirrors and the SSPs in Topps Chrome are they're right around 100. I'd say they're neck and neck, probably a negligible difference. But the SPs in Topps Chrome are about 10 times more common. Print runs are about 1,000.
Yeah. So think golden mirrors, SSPs.
Yeah.
Close print runs.
All right, Jeff, let's hop over to this Premier auction. Let's look at a couple cards that, well, we'll never own, but damned if they aren't awesome.
There it is.
Right. So I want you guys in the. I believe I asked this last week or the week before when this auction was just getting going. But like, please tell me.
Would everybody put in a couple dollars? How did that go, Chris?
Yeah.
To get this,
it did not go well. I could barely afford a small bottle of Jack Daniels. Yeah, Staley, that's right. We talked about. I remember we discussed relief pitchers. Probably why I woke up with a headache the next day. But if you could choose
what is this? You and Chris met at that. Was it a black tie event? Was it? Did you guys have to put Did Chris have to put a jacket over his Braves uniform?
I very sheepishly, I told the girl at the front, I'm like, we went into Fleming's. I zipped over to the Hilton. I didn't see anyone. I was like, all right, let's get some food and we'll come back and see if anyone's there. Unfortunately, the food took a bit longer than I thought it would. But yeah, we went to this like steakhouse called Fleming's. We sat at the bars. We could watch some baseball, but still people were going in and out in like sport coats and stuff. And I was dressed exactly how you always see me dressed, Jeff. Oh, and I was like, are we okay to come in here? And they sort of laughed and said it was fine. But there was definitely judgment. And
embarrassed to be seen with you. I'm sure he had his tux on.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was just straightening his tie as we walked in the front door.
He's looking at you and your Braves.
Yeah. I was less concerned about emophobic. Fantastic. Yes. Excellent.
Good reference.
I felt a little better. I went to the men's room and there were two gentlemen in the dining room wearing baseball hats. I'm like, guys, come on. Like, I'm wearing Adidas pants and a baseball jersey, but that's disrespectful come on, get it together.
There's levels.
Yeah.
This is, we knew it would cross the 1 million mark. So it's at 1.475 million.
I love that sweet sound, Jeff. I like my personal opinion. I would take this card
75K.
Oh, there we go. I would take this card over the Honus Wagner, and I would take it over the 52 Mantle. I feel like this is the most important card in the hobby. It's probably the most important baseball card in American history. And I think there's only like 5 or 6, Jeff, that are confirmed.
Because it's autographed, though. That's the difference, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if this went for 10 million, I wouldn't be completely shocked. But I discussed this at the West Coast Card Show. I talked to Big Mac's Card Box, which you guys absolutely should follow on Instagram. And this is the focus of his collection, is vintage on-card autographs, like in-person autos.
Yes. And
he estimated between 1.5 and 3. And he was probably going to be right. But we'll see. I just don't know. Yeah, and Parsons in the other room. Just selling feet picks and bidding on baseball cards. If that's what it takes, honey, get those socks off and let's
Vinny Vegas in here dropping bombs. 54 top signed Jackie Robinson PSA 2 with a beautiful signature. Awesome.
Incredible. I am very, very jealous.
How much time is left on this?
Oh, well, we're in the premiere, so we're in the extended version. So this will be going until like 2 a.m. at least Eastern.
Oh, we're in extended. I'd lost track of time. Yeah. Okay, we are in extended, which means that only people who have previously bid on it. I see it's gotten 66 bids. We don't know how many bidders there are. Only people who have previously bid on it can still bid on it. You know he's in on it, Hectic. You know Mr. Wonderful's in on it after his purchases last weekend.
It just seems crazy, Jeff. The Shohei Ohtani Bowman Chrome hitting Superfractor non-auto sold privately for like $3.3 million. We love Shohei Ohtani.
Low.
But we love Shohei Ohtani, and we love that card. It's amazing. But in no universe is that card better than this.
Better than 2 of these? And when that came up, a lot of people speculated that it was low based on what some other Ohtanis were going for. And if that's the case, how can this even be close to this number?
It's such a great auto. And he signed it, like we talked about, like off of his face so you can read the whole thing in the white and the yellow there.
Yeah.
I look forward to watching this all night and just kind of seeing where it goes. We could give something away, Jeff. let people guess, and whoever guesses closest to the final price. What do we have over there? That's like, actually, hold on.
Well, we've got this little gold Jackie.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
You got something else?
I was gonna say I have like a Topps, like a Legends Reggie Jackson. That doesn't make any sense. That little gold Jackie is great. So get your throw in there. We want to know what you think the final purchase price will be, including buyer's premium. I'm just going to throw that out. You got to include the buyer's premium.
This number does not include that, correct, Chris?
Correct. This number does not include that. So add 20% to whatever this would be. Oh God, what's this? That's going to end up. This is like 1.85 million.
Yeah,
with the extra 20%, if I'm doing that right.
Yeah, you're adding another.
Okay, so yeah. Put your there. Yeah. So this will the chat YouTube will save your guesses. Leave them in there.
That's true. Respect the Leaf. Somebody could see the end and be like, "All right, I got to bid another 50,000 just so I can win this $10 Jackie card."
Right.
So Mark Ringo, this is what I was asking Chris. It's in extended bidding, which how it works on Fanatics Premier is that every item is open until the last item gets no bids. So this could go for hours yet. Only the people who have bid on it so far. So sorry, you guys can't get in on it now unless you're one of those previous 66 bids. In extended bidding, you have to have bid during regular bidding.
Yeah, and I think the windows, Jeff, I think we're at. I'm sorry. I think we're at like 5-minute windows, and then I believe it goes down to like maybe 3 minutes or maybe even 1 minute. And then if no one bids on anything during that 60-second window, the whole auction's done. But if one item gets a bid, like Jeff said, it starts up again.
Yeah, and this is funny because you're right. Some things get no bids for the next 3 hours, and then all of a sudden people will be jumping in. So you never know.
It's almost like it's like a battle of attrition. It's one of those like game show. They usually do like the final like it's like Survivor thing or Big Brother is always like whoever can hold on to this thing for the longest.
Yes.
And that's kind of what this is. How bad do you want this? You want to ruin your Friday at work completely? I would just
if you just don't care, you just throw the $4 million mega bid and let everybody just sweat it out till it gets there.
That's true. And then you just watch. You wake up and it's still going and someone is just sitting there like just chipping away at
you. Yeah.
But yeah, this card gives me like I get excited just looking at it. But let's see. Let's look at some of the other things that none of us, certainly you and I, can't afford. Yeah, she's
keep throwing those in. We'll sift through there. We'll have our intern sift through there and see who gets the closest.
Yeah,
by next week.
Yeah, we may cap the time like around 7:30, 7:35 our time, 10:35 or so Eastern time. Although I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. So get those bids in. All right, let's see. Let's look at what else is up here. We got a Kobe Gem Masters, like an Pele card.
Stickers on those.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's nothing. I mean, we've just given up that fight. What do we think about these essential credentials cards, Jeff? I don't know either.
This is the path we've not went down. These crazy late 90s inserts that are going through the roof. In the lower left corner, you can see those are cards being bid on. Yep. They keep flashing up there. So as long as those keep going, all these cards remain live.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, SFO picked up a really cool Barry Bonds card at the West Coast Card Show. Bowman's Best Atomic. I think it was the first year of Atomics. So we had a little chat about 90s stuff, but I don't know. And I know Scott really enjoyed it. We had like a talk on one of our spitballs about like what could be, because at the time, those essential credentials, Jeff, they weren't like, super popular. They weren't collected as aggressively as they are now. So like what could be that, 30 years from now, 20 years from now? Jeez. I mean, this is just
Griffey's prices are going through the roof.
Oh, yeah.
This? Oh, boy.
Just a Bowman Sapphire LeBron James Papadasha 101.
1 of 1. Oh, man. I just don't get it. I just don't get why you'd spend that much money on a.
I would just give me whatever Jordan I can afford for $260,000.
LeBron.
Yeah. Don't get it. All right. Let's see what else we got down here. Ooh, Tom Brady with a BGS altered.
Okay.
Does that
Altered
mean it might be
authentic.
like a post, like a later auto? Unfortunately, I don't know enough about football cards to really. I shouldn't even be talking about it.
I don't think it would be numbered out of 100, so I think it is the auto. I just must be either colored
Oh, you're right. It does. I'm trying to read the stamp here.
or cut.
Okay. Pretty cool card, though. Amazing. When you pulled that back in the day, you were mad it wasn't Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
All right. I might be going too fast. Might be hurting people's eyes. Oh, man. This is cool. I've been looking at some hockey cards with patches, and very few of them, Jeff, have color like this. That's really cool. That Wayne Gretzky.
Is that a letter? Almost looks like
Yep. I think probably. Or a
an
number.
R. Kind of looks
It
like
could be part of the 9, actually, Jeff. A9. I don't know if it's $62,000 cool, but that's pretty great. All right, we are a baseball card podcast, so let's look at the baseball cards.
I did not see this, Lamar. The guy that won the Ken Griffey Jr. Superfractor for $35K that Scotty B wanted is reposted for like 75,000.
Oof.
Did
I
it
don't.
sell?
Where is it for sale? That was the Topps Chrome one, Jeff.
Jeez. Yeah, Griffey stuff is going crazy. Yeah, did it sell at that price?
You and I thought
All
we
right.
were hot shit because we had the gold refractor, and then that superfractor popped up like 2 months later. I'm like, oh my god, throw
Never
ours in the
mind.
garbage.
Although ours has to be up to at least $300.
I
Look
get
at this.
it.
So again, we've got an NBA sticker that's off center and tilted. But what's the deal with the SP foil Jeters? That's one of the hardest cards to gem, right? Like it
Oh
has
yeah,
one of the biggest differences between tens and nines.
yeah. I'm guessing that the pop on this is absolutely tiny.
Like it's almost impossible to get a
Yes.
10
Oh,
currently,
yep.
from what I understand.
22 of a PSA 10. Yeah, that whole surface. We talked about how 2011 Finest, Jeff, is really, really fragile on the surface.
Yes.
This stuff, these cards, Finest is nothing compared to these. And these just sit in
Right. It's
packs.
not a chrome finish, right? It's a
Nope.
foil. So
Yeah, these just sat in packs, rubbing up against the card, in front of it. Funny story, I had one of these. It was absolutely not a PSA 10 candidate, but
I thought you were going to say you had a PSA 10.
I'd be living in a nicer house. But that is cool. Stupid sticker on there. It's just dumb, dumb, dumb. Ugh. Tired of being nice about it. Not that we were ever nice about it.
Lamar thinks it was eBay, but not sure for that.
Okay. We'll look around for it.
Okay, what's that judge going for?
All right, so we have an Aaron Judge orange,
Right?
6750, and that is a min gem with a 9 on centering. But Jeff, you're my go-to centering guy. That doesn't look too bad. A little bit off left to right.
It's definitely off left to right. I've seen those get a 9.5. We've seen past versions of these with PSA get a 10
Oh, yeah.
with that centering, but definitely off.
It's interesting. They're in our spitball video where we recapped the West Coast Card Show and Fanatics Fest. Scott and Ty said they were walking around Fanatics Fest asking like other dealers and asking the guys running their own tables. No one was asking about Aaron Judge cards at Fanatics Fest. They said the most common Yankee they got asked about was Ben Rice, but there wasn't anyone asking for Aaron Judge, which I think it's interesting. But if there is a buying window for Aaron Judge,
I
this
mean,
card,
yeah, I guess a little out of sight, out of mind, being injured probably. Vinny, I think he is. I think he is still with Mike Baker Authentication, and not only that, but they're doing grading. They're actually doing on-site grading at the National. So it'll be interesting to see how that does. And even you can get a Mike Baker graded card, and then if it's good enough, it can even get a sticker on. So you could get a Mike Baker 10 with a gold sticker on, which would be the best you could get. Hey. So I think that's still involved.
it's a hot pocket, Jeff. It tastes just like a hot pocket.
Yeah, they're not a great centered year, for sure.
So we got the Bobby Witt Topps Chrome Superfractor Auto. It's unfortunate. Like, this is crazy. Like, to list this card and then he hits the IL. Like, right before the auction ends is pretty bad timing. But I feel like if you're debating dropping 6 figures on this, you're not worried about a 10-day or a 15-day IL stint. But man,
Yeah, 6 figures. Oh man, this really seemed to be Bobby's chance to get that MVP.
yep. Oh yeah. But
I bet he is a collector, which is awesome. Love it, and he could definitely afford it with the contract he has. So I would be.
oh yeah. I would say there's a very decent. I would say at least a 20% chance that he's the high bidder on that card. He's not getting ready to play tomorrow, Jeff. So he's got some free time
sitting there. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I want to look at this guy.
Doc posted for a position with Degree Grading. Is that the same company that owns the antiperspirant deodorant company? The application consisted of 2 questions. 1, what experience do you have? I wear deodorant. How would you grade a card? Carefully? Yes, I applied. All right, Doc. Keep us posted.
Please keep us posted. Yeah.
We've not checked this out yet, Gucci. Chris better bring it up soon.
Uh-oh. What?
I'm getting antsy now. The golden mirror.
Oh, the auto? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'll pull it up. Sorry, I get lost in some of the other stuff that's in this auction. It's just cool to look at and kind of fantasize about things we could potentially own.
Stadium thinks it's an inside job that Witt really wanted that card, so he just decided to go hit the IL.
Thank the injury.
Keep the price low.
I like this Bowman Sterling. What do they call it? Continuity card.
Yes,
it's very cool. It's one of the very few rookie. I think he's got a Topps gold label with him both hitting and pitching on it as well, and that's it. So this has a really great novelty. The atomics have kind of taken off. The non-autos have really taken off. As that one gentleman at a card show tried to convince me they would. He tried to sell me one. He was right. I was wrong. Go figure. But this is a cool card.
It is a cool card. I don't know. I've just never really liked it. I think part of it was that the naming of having Sterling Continuity, but they were in Bowman Chrome products, and then you also have a product called Bowman Sterling. It was a little bit confusing, but it is nice to see both pitching and hitting on the same card.
Yeah. Curator, this is another over/under that we could we could give away a prize for. Just whatever the number is, just take the over. And if you see me at the National, my eyes are stuck at the like in the top of my head. That's why. All right, let's pull up. Let's see what that gold mirror is doing. Right. By the way, Jeff, there are 2 Jackson Cheerios in the premier auction.
Really?
Yeah, we'll take a look at those in a minute. So here we are with the golden mirror.
Okay. Vinny says that was his.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Good job. Hope you still have them, Vinny. Oh yeah, it's 2 of them. PSA 10. There you
One
go.
of many. One of many really nice Ohtani cards that I looked at and said to myself, "That's a nice card." And then I went and bought something stupid that had Acuna or Freddie Freeman on it. I don't know what I was doing.
Or Devers
Lamar. I can't handle it. I just don't get it. That's an impressive bid, Stadium Bodega. Good for you. It's a very solid effort. I mean, right now this is looking at add 20%,
like over 50K.
We're over 50K here.
51K, 52 almost.
All right. Well, since you're no longer bidding on it, I feel okay saying this, and I don't want to. Jeff and I aren't trying to sell our copy. That is locked away, safe and sound forever. But I think this is his second best non-rookie auto. And if you want to tell me, Jeff, that this is better than the Stadium Club Chrome one that I so covet, I will listen to the argument. I really will, because he's holding the World Series trophy and his buddy's chugging a beer. And there's maybe 10 of these.
Yeah, it is definitely one of my favorite cards in our collection, for sure. We've been waiting to see it, and then we finally got a chance to get it. We had to give up some really important cards to us, which have already skyrocketed in price in some cases, but I'm really glad to have this card. So yeah, I no argument from me that it's at least top 2.
Yeah, and I tried like hell to get a second copy of it too. But the owner of that copy put it in this auction, and to his credit, that was absolutely the right thing to do.
Yeah,
so I hope he's watching.
A cash offer, but it's just.
Yeah, I hope he's watching. I hope he sees this, and you did a good thing. You did a smart thing. I'm mad because we'll never get a second copy ever.
No, now we're never going to get a second copy. Then in the divorce, we're going to have to cut it in half, Chris. Timmy Two Hobbies says use the promo tonight for 2026 Golden Mirror Trevor Story. Hmm. Got to keep the Monster Flag collection going. I don't remember what that one looks like or if I've
No,
seen it,
it's a
but
beautiful
thank you
card.
for
Hold
using
on.
the promo code.
I believe what I
Is he
said
wearing the
before.
green
Yeah.
jersey?
Hold on. Yes, but it's way nicer a card than Trevor Story deserves.
Yeah.
Best way to describe it. Let me see if I can get a. There we go.
Oh yeah. Yes.
That's awesome.
That is a great card. Nice pickup, Timmy.
Yeah, congrats. All right, I'm back to the.
Lamar says he prefers the Stadium Club auto because the auto is easier to see, and it is in a great position on that card, which is
That
what
is very
makes
yeah,
it
that's
such
true.
a
I will say the
sick card.
lighting Fanatics use, like it's a little bit easier to see than it looks in this picture.
True. Yeah, in hand, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
The autos are just it's just that thin pen, or as we've been told, if is Thorson still here, that it's the pen wasn't prepped right, Chris.
Well, the surface of the card wasn't prepped right. So, our good buddy Signed in Slab said that as well. He said the pen was bad and the card surface wasn't prepped. It's just silly because like the Freeman and the Kershaw, they both use this thick. I gotta say this is the wrong word, but juicy pen that gave you this really bold, thick
But
auto. And then
Thorson
it's like,
said since it's a paint pen, you just have to lube it up.
yeah, and they just didn't.
Um,
I don't know. It's frustrating for sure.
I would say it's not going to be great, Spartan Domer. I keep saying that it's a perfect opportunity for any of those deodorant companies or body spray companies to be handing out samples at the door. I don't get it. All these card shows, it's such a bonanza. Degree
It's really
grading
funny,
should
Jeff.
hand out degree antiperspirant deodorant.
I didn't know what you were talking about because I was looking at for the
Oh,
next card to share, and then when you got to deodorant, I was just laughing. It's like that explains it.
wow. Okay. I see what you're going with here. Wow. Yeah, that's one of his best cards.
Yeah, absolutely. One of his six best cards?
Probably have to say so. Yeah. I mean, it just, I don't know. I just would, I love Churio and I believe in his future. I have a lot of his cards. Speaking of thick, juicy pens, check this one out.
Yeah, I mean, here, let's
Uh,
just here.
but
Say
I
that
could
again.
get, so here's the Churio pen, which was
Like
extra
that
juice.
that just can't be this exact same pen that Otani had. There's just no way it's the same pen.
Uh, it's kind of, or the Kershaw's right in between.
Yeah, the
But
Kershaw or
I, as much as I believe in Churio, I could get like 20 cards like this, or at least 10 cards like this, I should say, for the price of that one.
Yep.
So for me, I'm a big Churio fan, but I'm going to stick to this type of cards that are like 10% of that value.
Similar. It's kind of what the kind of I went a similar direction with Acuna in the last 18 months or so, getting away from like the big, well, I don't want to use the word, but like investment type cards and more into like what I thought was cool. Yeah, okay, yeah, Thorson, I could see that.
Uh, yeah, me too, Timmy Two Hobbies. Love it. Oh, Crazy
Hmm.
Cryptids, Aeronaut Auto. Let us
Ooh,
know which one you got.
sick. I hope he gets back into the playoffs. I almost feel bad, Jeff, that he wanted to get out of Colorado so we could play in the postseason, and then the Cardinals never made it while he was there.
And he had that first great season, him and Goldschmidt together,
Yep.
and he thought, okay, yeah, here's his second part of the career. Um, yeah, I'm going to show these as often as possible.
Oh yeah, yeah, Lamar. I hope your liver is refreshed and ready for a challenge.
Man.
All right, so
Thanks,
I want to
Evan.
ask you guys something. So this is we really like this Aaron Judge rookie auto. His Bowman Chrome rookie auto, not the prospect auto. But would you ever pay up for the black label of it?
No.
Me neither. Like, I don't know what this is going to end at. Let's say this ends at
100%
35K or something. Would you rather pay
no.
35K for the black label or pay like 12 and get a PSA 8?
I don't understand it. And I know for a while, especially when BGS was big, the black label was huge. I know it's big in Pokemon. still possible in Topps Now cards, so people go
Yep.
for the pristine or whatever, the pristine 10 or the black label 10. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And people probably say the same thing, like, I don't know why you'd get a PSA 10 when you could get a PSA 9. But when the difference in price is so staggering, I really don't get it. And I guess maybe the same people with the deep pockets that are buying some of these other six-figure cards, they just want the best of the best, and they feel like this is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's weird because it makes no sense for me in either direction. Like if you have a card numbered like out of 150 like this, I think, right? Out of 150 or 125. Like, ooh, it's a black label 10, but the card's pretty rare to begin with. So just give me the lower grade for less money because it looks fantastic too. I just want to see it. But then like the way the black label theoretically would make more sense is in like a base card or like a higher printed card. But then I have absolutely no interest in it because I don't really care.
Right.
So like,
Yes.
the
Like
black
there's
label just does nothing for me.
agree. Yeah. So I don't know. I it is definitely a gimmick, but it does
Yep.
look good in that slab. So maybe that's what people are paying for.
Yeah. I saw someone say that this is where's the eye appeal? Yes, the Fanatics eye appeal, top 15%, which is such an arbitrary and weird number, Jeff.
So arbitrary. Yeah, they do. Fanatics Collect does that. You don't have to pay, unlike getting your sticker. Fanatics Collect does that on their own. They look at IP appeal, but the same problem I have with the NBA sticker. You're throwing that random 15% on. What does that mean? Have you seen all of them? Have you seen all 125? And you know that this is one of the top, what, 13 copies based on
Yeah,
eye appeal? I just
I think
don't
they
get it.
wouldn't say 10% though, Jeff. But and 25 isn't enough. So they have to
No,
find this number in the middle.
15, 15.
No one can do math to figure out what 15% of a number even is. Like it's just it doesn't work. Also,
Well,
that sticker is garbage. That is the
it's stickers
lamest sticker I've ever seen.
stupid, uncentered, off, tilted. People that are putting on stickers for eye appeal. The fact that it's the irony is not lost on me that eye appeal stickers are always ruining the eye appeal of the card.
Yeah, and two other thoughts. That better be like
Hey,
painter's tape.
Filmington, big NBA fan. Filmington is here to represent the
Mm,
NBA portion.
yep, of course. That better be like painter's tape, Jeff, and come off pretty easily. I don't want to be sitting there digging my fingernails in and being left with like some sticky residue on the card. Moving on.
To answer Phil's question, I don't know what the gold recently went for, but if the gold out of 50 in a PSA 10 goes for anywhere near this ends, what this ends for, I can't imagine wanting to have this instead.
No, it's just so dumb.
Of course you can, Lamar. Of course you can get NBA sticker on here. Sure.
Yeah, put it right. Yeah, NBA sticker on the front, eye appeal sticker on the back.
Oh, geez. Yep. Then we got to grade how they put these stickers on. I would give a 6 for the application of this e-sticker.
I also feel like, and this is the part that really irks me, eye appeal is essentially the card's in the slab already. And where we're down to the term eye appeal is like, how does the card look? And that is like, that's what we have. We have eyes, our eyes, to judge the card's eye appeal. Like the stickers make no sense to me because they can't even, like the slab makes sense because there could be imperfections with the card that we can't just pick up.
And then they're telling you what their eyes say. Don't believe your own eyes. My eyes would say this is a top 27%, but their eyes say top 15%. And Mission Cards and Graphs makes a great point. What if they see more and they're like, ooh, this one's nicer than the one we said top 15. Now that drops it down. Let's take the sticker off. I don't think you can ever lose a sticker. What if they see more Ken Griffey Jr. upper decks?
It's just such a grip.
Breaks. This is not a new pickup. I don't know what you're doing in your attic when it's 147 degrees. Get out of there. You are delirious. No, we did not pick up a black label. We're just...
Please drink some water. Don't just crack open a beer right now. They'll probably put you in a coma. Yeah, I saw like on Jeff Wilson was debating this, I think with either Scott or with Teapot.
Oh yeah,
he
because
said
he has
like,
a ton of them in his collection.
He does, and he was talking about, well, you know, the NBA stickers are all about centering. I'm like, that's another thing I can physically see. Like, I don't need a sticker for that. I need the slab for the surface and for like the edges and for stuff that's hard to pick up. I don't need the stick.
Yeah, here you have two straight lines, as bystander says, and they still can't place it in the center.
That's really funny. Well, anyway, we'll see what that one ends at as well. And a couple of these, like,
It is a Black Label collector, Charles. Yeah, we're just too busy looking at the
yeah,
back. Oh yeah, let's take a look at this one. What
I
is the
mean,
centering on this? We know centering isn't great on these Otanis.
they gave it a 9 actually, which I'm surprised.
Okay.
Let's get into this, Jeff.
All right, let's dig in. That is definitely off, left to right.
All right, I see it
Um,
now.
yeah, I could see a 9. That sounds good.
All right, how are we on the back? All right, yeah, I mean the back is almost closer than the front, but
Look
yeah,
at
it's a
that
little
top
bit off.
corner, Chris, up there.
I don't know if that's a touch or if that's just the light. They
Okay.
use such a bright light to
Let's
like.
dig in there a little bit.
I can't get any. Wait, can I? Can I get? Oh, we can get a little closer.
Yeah, it's a little touch, if you ask me. It's a little touch.
Yeah, that might be a little touch.
What did they give the corners?
9.5.
Wow. Abel in Vegas said when the channel gets merch, make sure to do a shirt with an NBA sticker.
Oh my God,
Off,
that is
off center, a little crooked. All right, M.
amazing.
Parsons, get on that.
Yeah, please. Oh my God, that's amazing. So Jeff, that's not the only blue auto in this auction.
Really? Blue Otani auto?
Yeah, here. If I leave this like this, can you get a look
Oh
at
boy.
both?
Yep.
So we have this is a pretty good, I don't know if they'll end like this, but to look at them right now, I think gives us an idea of where we are in the hobby. The Bowman Chrome Blue with an 8.5 is at 90 grand. And the Topps Chrome Blue Wave, these are numbered to the same amount. In a BGS 10 is $10,000 less at 80K. Now,
Yeah.
I'm taking the card on the left all day long. I'll take the Bowman Chrome Blue. I don't even care.
100%.
Even a
Back
PSA
to
8, I'll
that.
take that over the other one. But I'm glad to see the hobby kind of agreeing there, but we'll see if that changes.
What about okay,
They
there's
both have
the
a
other
lot of
Otani.
watchers.
I
What
do
do you
want
say?
to talk with answer or not or discuss this a little bit. Frog Tonic says I'm
Yeah.
not pro NBA, but I find it eerily familiar listening to the pushback against these stickers, and I think of the pushback against grading back in the beginning. Yeah, grading.
That's
People
fair.
had no reason for grading. Why would I do that? I can look at the cards. And then with the advent of selling over the internet, it really created a reason to have an independent third party setting
Absolutely.
some kind of standard. So yes, I can see it's still one person's opinion for grading. Uh, I don't know. I could see the similarities there, but it just the way in which they do it seems so arbitrary to me with the percentage grade, the percentage numbers. Having not seen all the examples of the cards, I don't know how they can say that, how they can rank them all and give a percentage. That's what I don't get. And it's only on eye appeal, which is the one thing
Yeah.
that we can see. We can see how it looks. So
Yeah. Also, like when we talk about, I get exactly that argument completely, Frog Tunic. If you ever went to a baseball card show in the 80s or 90s, even early 2000s, I'm sure you debated the value of a card and the cost with a dealer largely around condition. And I would guess almost everyone who bought cards then went home and discovered a massive flaw on a card that they bought that was not disclosed to them. It still happens every day on eBay.
yep.
So to have this card in a slab, so at least there's just a number on it. It just makes transacting it, trading it, buying it, selling it so much easier.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
wow.
think it's a little crazy. SFO Sox fan, kudos for this comment. Chris sees his off center must be a 7 centering at best. Chris and I have had our debates about centering, so yeah.
We each notice our own. We each notice things differently. Put it that way.
That's true.
I'm glad you have that eye for centering because I miss it a lot. So it's good that one of us is attuned to it. Oh wow, a Beatles White Album reference, Jeff. Now we're cooking here.
Didn't think that would come up.
All right, 2 thoughts on this Dynasty card. One, I think it's beautiful. I love the verticals that give us a better image of the player instead of that mugshot crap I always complained about. Oh, Abel in Vegas.
I like it too, but last year I had this discussion with Scotty B when I was trying to learn more about Dynasty, and he called them not even real Dynasty cards.
Yeah, he did not like him. By the way, I've met Abel in Vegas. Hopefully, Abel, you'll be there at the National. And I'm going to put you in the top 23%.
Okay.
I'll make sure I will have the sticker made.
We'll get your sticker on there.
But these are cards, Jeff. If you bought into a Dynasty break or managed to find a box and bought it and you pulled an Otani, would it make sense in your mind to sell it now while people are paying $60,000 and then wait 8 years after he'll have close to 1,000 Dodgers dynasty cards and then just go back and buy another one? They can't all be 60 grand. They just can't.
Yeah, I remember when we first looked at dynasty cards, we were at a show maybe 3 years ago at the West Coast Card Show, and there was a guy, if you remember, Chris, he had a whole case full of Nolan Ryan patch cards. Just
Yes.
everyone was Nolan Ryan, every patch you could possibly imagine, and there were just dozens and dozens, and we wondered, well, what differentiates them? Yes, maybe one patch is slightly better, but like in this patch, okay, they've got blue and gray. There's going to be a lot of blue-gray patches. What really differentiates them? And that's kind of what kept us from going down the dynasty path because we just didn't see because they could keep making them year after year. And should they be priced outlandishly more than the regular cards, the flagship cards, the parallels that make year after year? I don't know. We couldn't justify it at the time. It makes it an interesting point. Are his 2024 Dodgers dynasty cards going to be worth more because that's his first year?
Yeah, I don't know. I get it for rookies, and honestly, you and I, we should have listened to the hoofbeats, and we should have bought more dynasty cards, like more rookies at least. But I still see so many Freddie Freeman dynasties. Like Scott sends me 2 or 3 a week and tells me how great and they do look great. But the fact that there's 2 or 3 every single week,
and Buster Posey, some of the guys that are in every year. The one way Dynasty could combat that is not putting all the players in every year, but they're going to put guys like Ohtani because that's the chase.
If they don't put Ohtani in, they'd have to charge like half the price for the box. So, I mean, I get it. And this card is great. Maybe there is enough demand for all of these. But
that's what Curator has a little counterpoint to that. Everyone said the same thing about 52 mantles, and they just kept going up, and now they're almost unreachable to most, even a rough copy. I think the cheapest, like authentic ones, are still over $30,000 now. Yeah. So Ohtani may break that. He might be the exception to the rule, but that's also something to remember because these other cards that are coming out 2025 Topps Dynasty now that people are paying up for, which we've talked about this before, it's a great chance to buy 2024, 2023 dynasties of those same players because they're cheaper than 2025. I don't think that can last. And just because the Ohtanis may keep going up doesn't mean those other players will. So there's definitely something to think about.
There are some great comments and ideas for t-shirts and sticker cards and stuff. But Stewie, this one is amazing. The front of the shirt is a big NBA sticker covering a card, and the back says "I 15% high appeal." Amazing.
And then we get halfway through the day, we get a cease and desist letter while we're walking through. Oh man.
Oh yeah. There was a guy at the West Coast Card Show who I think we saw him twice. Had a 52 mantle, but the whole border had been snipped off, so it was just the image, and it was like slabbed, authentic altered. Should have bought it.
Thorson says, I'm so happy Johan Santana's in Dynasty this year for the first time. We'll be pissed if he's in an extra. Exactly right. CC Sabathia this year for the first time has Brewer uniform autos. And I'm watching a couple just went up on DC. So if anybody wants to bid me up, go ahead. But there's not many. Most of his are Yankees, and most of his throughout his career.
I didn't know he had any Brewers cards. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes. The 1 of 1 ended up going for, I don't know, like $800 or $1,000. Too high for me, but
how could that be too high for you, Jeff? Come on, he literally carried your franchise for 3 months.
Yeah, he did. I was hoping to get it for like 300.
Oh, but, come on now.
They could always make more next year and the year after and the year after until they run out of jerseys because he didn't wear them that long. But
Steven, you got it, buddy. I will always go shirted to these events. What was I going to say? All right, hold on. Let's see. There are other cards. Let's see what else is up. Let's see if anything's moving. Man,
see a lot of Spaceballs references in the chat. Excellent.
Good. Oh, read some of those, Jeff. Let me hear a good Spaceballs reference while I'm cruising Premiere here.
All right. Michigan Cards and Graphs started. Do we think the cross-eyed crew member manning the guns on Spaceball 1 has a senior role at NBA? I knew it. I'm surrounded by. And he says, "How many graders we got on the graders we got on this ship anyhow? Keep
Oh,
firing graders."
eh.
Yeah.
Keep slabbing nines, nines, nines.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So as a Braves fan, Jeff, who loves Spencer Strider, I will urge
Yes.
caution to anyone going all in on Cam Schlittler. It just seems
Absolute
terrifying.
caution. Yeah. Yeah.
We
No
just
pitchers.
pitchers just you never know. Think about that old New York lottery commercial. Oh man. But it is a cool card though. If you do believe in Schlittler and you've got 50 grand sitting around, you can do a lot worse. All right. Speaking of guys on the IL, I thought this card was pretty badass. But this is part of the reason I don't like Bowman Chrome Sapphire or Bowman Sapphire, Jeff, because like the true red should be one of his 5 best cards, but now we've got 5 reds in Sapphire too. So it's like there's 10 reds now and 2 supers of basically the same card.
Yeah.
So I don't love it. I don't love the watering down of the Bowman Chrome brand.
Yeah. How do we differentiate it?
You probably have to angle it in the light in a certain way. Oh, this one has a little bit of design. I think you probably can spot.
Yeah, I just mean in terms of collectability.
Oh yeah,
How do you figure out any sort of ranking on these once you have
yeah,
several out of 5?
yeah. If Sapphire is supposed to be the ultra premium brand, should their red out of 5 be better than the Bowman Chrome red out of 5? Or are they both just reds out of 5? I have no idea. This is a Filmington question. I'll ask him next spitball and recording.
I like Sapphire, and I've liked it since I got back into collecting. Kind of the opposite of what Will Z says here. I treat Sapphire like shimmers and waves. Ignore.
Okay.
It's one way to do it.
Yeah, 80-90% of the time, Wills, I agree with you. But there are exceptions to almost every rule.
Yeah. Question here from For Hot Sauce. Rule of thumb for pure PC cards, like how much you'll spend versus a card you'll flip or invest. Rarely do Chris and I buy cards to flip, meaning buying it knowing we're going to sell it immediately or soon in the future. But, wait, got a chance to show these cards I picked up recently. Lamar, hopefully Lamar's watching.
Yep.
This is about the limit I'll go for a PC card. It's tough. I like my cards to hold value even if I'm not planning on selling them. So that's why I try to stay away from younger players and players that might lose all their value.
Pitchers, we'll call them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have like a number or a percentage, but I will tell you that it needs to be a little bit higher. I'm not gonna tell you what it was because I just don't want anyone else looking for it. But I lost a PC card today that I thought I had put a mega bid on, based on where it was sitting with 3 seconds left, and one person outbid me, and I just about screamed with rage, terror, and sadness. So hopefully I'll see another copy of it. But it looks like I have to readjust what I thought my maximum number was.
Yeah, you have to out mega your mega bid.
Yeah,
JMO
right.
is requesting that the 2021 Stadium Club SSP auto should be the patron saint of Blabbin from Jim Palmer. Is that the one where he's shirtless?
Yes, with a dumbbell in his hand.
Yeah. Jockey spokesman Jim Palmer.
Yeah. All right. How about this card in the premiere, Jeff? That's pretty cool.
Okay, logo patch. So that's from this year's.
Yeah, it's from this year. So that would be his like fourth. I don't know how many Dodgers logo men he has. This would be his 4th year card, I guess. 22, 23, 24, 25.
And he's
Yeah.
had like 10 years of dynasty.
Yeah, a lot of dynasties. Logo man is cool. It almost looks like they sort of did like off-centered the logo man in the little hole, though.
Yeah, how would you grade that on eye appeal for the centering of the logo sticker? Of the logo patch, I should say.
Ooh. Yeah, so some stuff's getting more bids here.
That's pretty expensive.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
So ST Pliskin lost money and the card, or he didn't lose money, but he lost the card and sleep.
Yeah, that's gonna be me tonight. And then like the worst part is when you get outbid by one person, you just have to wonder, like, if I bid $20 more, would I have gotten the card?
Right.
Like
Or
what
$200, would you have still not gotten it?
yeah, what exact number did I lose?
Yeah. Doc with a question here, a little off topic. He's doing his first card show next month. Congrats, that's awesome.
Nice.
I'd like to get input on best way to price bulk cards in the $1 to $15 range. Color-coded stickers, individual price tags. I don't know. Chris and I don't do shows. We see shows. It's nice to see prices on cards at shows. Chris and I often talk about how wish we had more time at the shows to dig through some of these bulk cards or dollar boxes. Did you do any of the West Coast show this time, Chris?
I did not. But the last card show I did, which was back in 2000, I'm just gonna put this really cool Aaron Judge card up. I used color coded tabs, so I had like boxes of like McGuire, Sosa, all those 90s guys, and I use like color coded tabs. I just think that's easier. The time you're gonna spend writing a dollar amount on every tab will just drive you crazy. And if it's value box stuff like that, like if they're all like $2 to $5, you want to give like a breakdown. If someone buys 5 cards, give them a discount. It seems like stuff you're not going to miss. I would just go with color coding.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be your easiest way.
Let us know how it goes.
Yeah. It can be fun and it can be extremely frustrating.
Yeah. A friend of the show, Big Red Smalls, I think, did his first show last weekend, or first or second show. He's been learning some things. Stewie says Dynasty's not the long-term investment that some claim it will be. Yeah. Right.
We won't know for 30 years. I mean, I think the cool one of ones and stuff like this, like that's a great patch. Like that card stands out. But all the like out of 10s with the same patch, or that's a boring image, those are probably
especially when you get more years from them. Yeah. I think rookies might hold up a little better. Spartan Domer, Blabbin. Will Blabbin have live updates from the National Football? That's a good idea. We could go live for 5 minutes if we got internet.
If we find something we really like, if something good or bad happens to us, I could see that. Yeah. We're giving away at the Spitball meetup on Friday. We're giving away a hobby packs from a hobby box. So maybe we could do a Spitball live right then, and everyone rip at the same time, and we'll see what the best card is.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, Lamar, I totally get that. Yeah, I mean I was well under that for mine, and I think that's probably right around. I think that makes sense.
Hectic. Some shows are going to this more. Some shows are doing exclusive vintage or exclusive modern. West Coast Card Show, I know last year they separated the Pokemon from the sports. I mean, there were people that had some Pokemon cards in their cases, but the majority, if you're just a majority Pokemon dealer, you're on one side, baseball on the other. So they did separate them a little bit there.
Yeah, I'm seeing, by the way, very different opinions in here. Crazy Cryptid said individual price tags, it's more work, but it's going to pay off.
I guess it probably depends how many you have. If you're talking like you have 100 that you're pricing versus 1,000 cards that you're going to be putting in boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, Staley, who has done several card shows, says price to move, you'll get more bulk buyers. Yeah, $5 on eBay will sell a lot quicker.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, actually, that's not. Hold on, I did sift through. Why did I show a picture of it? Where would it be? I did sift through one guy's box because there's something on the front that looked really interesting. Give me some. Where would it be? Where did I send it? It would be in here. I actually found that Bo Jackson card I was talking about before, Jeff. Here we go. This guy.
Oh, yeah.
I love this thing. A 95 Pinnacle, I think. Museum collection. Bo Jackson on what I believe is an aircraft carrier.
It looks like maybe the Blue Angels or something.
Yeah,
and he's
with his hand on a plane. Yeah. Love it. Yeah, Collector Charles. Looking forward to meeting all you guys, having a cocktail or two. And a lot of people came last year with stuff they picked up. That was always fun to see. Staley brought his Mookie Betts full rainbow of that 2019 Chrome variation. That was cool to see. We had one big deal where Signed and Slab bought Nestor P's Hollywood Mookie card. there was a nice mix of people, mix of collectors, largely respectful, except for Scott, of course. But no, I'm kidding. But it was great. It's great. It's great to feel comfortable just nerding out, Jeff.
Yes, you feel there's other people who understand your admiration for little pieces of cardboard. We're still deciding what we're bringing to the national.
Yeah.
You can find us in the NBA line for sure. We'll be waiting.
Yeah, just check back there. That's where we'll be most of the day. Yeah, I forget who said it, Jeff, but yeah, I do have the Griffey bubblegum card there. I put that in this table long before that card ever blew up. I think it's now like a $50 card, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, or more if you could grade it.
Yeah, if I could grade it. Oh, the museum collection ones. I wish I never had one, but I almost bought one at one of the first shows you and I went to. Oh yeah, there's white hot.
What did you almost buy?
One of those Griffeys, but in the Dufex, like the museum collection. Yeah. I think I showed it to you. It was in an SGC like 9 slab or something, and the guy wanted like $60. I was like, couldn't be bothered. Idiot. I'm so stupid sometimes.
This is the old table. Michigan Cards Graphs wants to know if the new table's ready, Chris.
The new table is not ready. We ran into so my initial plan for edges. The whole table's made of really thin aluminum. My initial plan for edges was what I have on this table, which is like thin strips of aluminum metal that we just screwed into the wood, which is what the basis of this current table is. It didn't work on the aluminum table, Jeff. It was too thin. The screw wouldn't hold. There wasn't enough, like the 2 strips of aluminum wasn't enough. The screw just like hung there. It didn't screw in. Everything was
grab
loose.
Anything.
There
you
go.
I need my finger behind it where I screw my.
Yeah, just give me 10 digits and we'll just screw you in there. So our next plan was to go to Home Depot and get these pieces of wood, like L-shaped pieces of wood, and cut them at a 45-degree angle, and then we make our border with that. Then we can pour the epoxy. The border holds it in. Home Depot didn't have those. So and we're running into like a time crunch because our buddy was leaving. So we just got thin strips of wood, and we bought some clamps to just sort of use it to make a temporary edge. And then you pour the epoxy in the middle would be the plan. And then when it's done, you take the wood off, and we have to sand the edges so the epoxy makes a nice like self border. Unfortunately, on the last night that our buddy was here, we were overserved, as it were.
Imagine that.
Yeah, if you can believe that. It was right after
stop you from doing projects with Mel.
This one, though, I think that we.
We lost your volume.
Yeah, this particular time, discretion was the proper way to go.
Smart.
We were in no condition to do this, and plus he had to get up at like 5 a.m. the next morning for his flight, and I had to get up at 5 a.m. to take him to the airport. So we did not do it. And when I came out at night just to see how it looked, the wood that we had clamped and duct taped had started to, it was like warped. So I think that the plan was faulty to begin with. So I'm going to try another Home Depot and a Lowe's, and I got to find that L-shaped pieces of wood. And so after the national, after Jeff gets back from Wisconsin, we'll do a Blabbin epoxy pour. So the table is on hold, unfortunately. And I have to go back to Home Depot to return the power sander that I bought.
It's always something.
It's always something, but I am proud of us for not attempting that in the state that we were in.
That was smart. That was a smart move. Yes, big W. Lamar is thinking of getting something graded at the $9,999 price level, which is awesome.
Look, there's two really big pros for grading at the National on stuff around there. If you have a slabbed card that you want to attempt to cross over, PSA is offering. Hold on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. PSA is offering this service, which they call on-site crossover look fee. And if you think what that says is they'll look at your slab. Yeah, if you feel like that means they'll look at your slab for $700, that's exactly what that means.
It is.
For the first
spend a minute on it.
Maybe, hopefully a little bit more. But yeah, so whatever your card is, you got a 52 mantle and a BGS 5 slab. They will look at it and tell you if it will cross for $700. But if it will cross, that's when you pay the difference. That's when you pay the correct total fee that you would pay to cross your card. So normally, Jeff, if we had a $100,000 card in a BGS slab, we would send it in. We would have to pay this price here on the right, which is like $3,600, $3,500 total, whether
Yes.
they cross it or not. So here at
Correct.
the National, you can just pay. You only have to pay $700 if they don't
Only.
cross it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that makes sense. So high end stuff. This is a great opportunity to just see.
Yeah.
So that way you'll know for sure. You can stop wondering. And also, if you have high end stuff like that gentleman was just talking about, they'll grade the same day. The card never has to go in the mail. Just keep it with you.
Yeah, it's a look fee. You're right. It's expensive and ridiculous, but so are some of the prices these cards are getting. Or if you could have it in a CGC 8.5 versus a PSA 9 or something like that, you
Yeah.
can bring it, pay the $700, and if it's a $200,000 card, yes, you'll have to pay up. You'll have to pay the difference if they cross it over, but at least you won't have to pay the full fee if they won't cross it over.
Yeah, which normally you would. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous, but if you play this game, then it makes sense. It makes sense to do it. And as you can see, the estimated turnaround time is 4 hours. So
So
you
Lamar's
don't.
not even doing it. He was just trolling us. But at least
Ah,
we got this information out there for anybody.
yeah, happy to share this one way or the other. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. We have a couple cards where this is one of the things we're debating doing, and this makes way more sense than sending it in as it is, paying the full fee up front, and just hoping.
Yes, which we've also done before.
Yeah,
I know we're getting kind of late, Chris. Any wish list card for the National? But before I answer this one, Staley had asked if we're doing any lives next week. Not sure. I guess it's to be determined. It depends
yeah.
on travel schedules, when Chris is heading out. We'll see. Maybe we can do a short one, just like a
Yeah,
pre-national some night.
Jake and I head out Wednesday morning. We get there like Wednesday night. Then we're there all day Thursday. Jeff comes in Thursday night. So depending on traffic and when you get there, we could throw something quick together, possibly Thursday night, but I wouldn't put any stock in that. Friday,
Or
the three, we're all at the
possibly
show.
Tuesday before you go, or is that not a possibility?
Tuesday, I got softball, so that's
No.
tough.
All right.
Um,
Well,
yeah,
we'll see.
I think
We'll
Sunday
see.
there's a chance if you're free in Wisconsin and I'm back, maybe we could do something, a little recap with this or with us or with spitballing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Michigan Cards and Graphs. Yeah, we could have yeah, you and SFO just host the show for us, and we'll see how quickly we get booted off of YouTube.
Actually, maybe the ratings will go up.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That's our most watched video of all time.
It does seem like a joke when you get down to these high levels. Look at that.
Yeah,
You could be paying $12,000 for somebody to look at your card, but man, hey, yeah, yeah.
but I mean I get it's absolutely crazy, but it makes like in a way it makes sense. Like it should cost more to authenticate a 52 Mickey Mantle than it should pay than for my
You would
Irish.
hope that they would spend more time. They'd have the more expert grading eyes on it.
Yeah,
Really, they want a piece of the action, which I know Jeff got a lot of flack for saying he loves upcharges, but I get what he was saying. The gist of it, upcharges are terrible, and we'd rather be paying $25 to grade a card. But since that's not what's happening, and the fact that your card value can go up that much, then upcharges aren't so bad, especially if it's a card you're going to consider selling. The worst part is cards that you know you're not going to sell, which is one of the reasons why Chris and I have some cards that we're just not going to grade. Just why grade them at
yeah.
that point?
I also feel like when you say upcharge, like it sounds like it's universally a bad thing, but a lot of times you get upcharged because you have snuck a high value card into a very cheap like bulk sub, and you're not surprised.
True. Yeah. So until something happens and you're pissed off that something happened to your card, you only get
Yeah,
paid what you declared it at.
right. Oh yeah, well, I'll definitely. I'll throw that thing up there one more time. Then we have some Instagram shout outs. Anyway, Jeff, to get to here, I'll throw that meetup flyer one more time while I'm readying some Instagram tabs.
I think Jeff was just really excited about getting those grades and saying that he doesn't mind paying more when it increases the value of his cards, which
Yeah,
it makes sense. Where I disagree with Jeff is the NBA stickers, but he's got so much invested in there, I can see why he likes him. Yeah, thanks
I
for the
mean,
tip about the smoke. I know there's air quality's been bad around there from the Canada wildfires. Hopefully they've got good air conditioning at the National. I know that was an issue a couple years ago, but it seems like last year it was okay.
Yeah, we'll see. Hold on. I just have to look up one thing really quick here.
Retro, I mean, the value, you don't get a value for the upcharge, but your card is worth more if they determine that their grade makes you able to sell it for a higher price. So I guess
Yeah.
you can do it.
Give me 1 second here, Jeff.
This is a good question. I'm sure Scott's wondering if they'll on-site grade Halloween miniatures. The line for that would likely be very small. Scott might be the only person in that line.
Okay.
Ace
All right.
Great. Thank you.
But yeah, hopefully we will see a lot of you guys there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this. I was trying to confirm this, but right over here behind me, I have a message from Turtle Cards here, who is Shelly the Turtle, saying he saw some report that Acuna may have injured himself in his rehab game at Gwinnett.
Oh, good Lord.
So listen, I'm not confirming this. It's just I just that's what I was typing around. I can't find anything about it. 2 hours ago they
said not
said
going to sleep tonight till he hears from
the
somebody.
report said he might play tomorrow in Baltimore.
In Gwinnett.
I'm sure something will pop up, and I'm sure it will be terrible. Okay. All right. So the first card I want to talk about, Jeff, set a record for me. Yeah, that's right. Backstreet's back. Yeah, if you watch an Instagram story for me in the next week, you're probably going to hear that song. All right. Let me start again. This post from Newbies Cards, Jeff, set a record, and it was the fastest I've ever seen a card on Instagram and looked for it on eBay.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Do you want to guess who it is?
Otani.
That's a good guess. It is not.
Oh.
I did not know there was a finest flashback set for soccer. And I want a card of this guy just because I really enjoy watching him play. And obviously this design is incredible.
I thought you were saying that you saw this card and then you saw it immediately on eBay from this seller.
Oh, no. I mean, I went looking for it on eBay, to find myself a copy of it as fast as possible. I did see a couple on eBay, but the prices were like 3 times the last sale that I could find. So we might have to let soccer calm down a little bit. But this is great. If I could find one of these, this is going right in the PC. I may buy a base of it because the base card's a couple bucks and send it to my cousin because my uncle is from Norway, so she was super into the World Cup this year, and rightly so. But yeah, this card is awesome.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I will keep my eye out for you. Is it a Braves euchre jersey, a Brewers euchre jersey, or Cardinals?
A Harry Doyle Indians jersey.
Doyle, right.
Oh man. But yeah, this card is awesome. I had no idea they used this design for a soccer set.
I didn't either.
Did not see a soccer post coming. I didn't either. All right, what we got next?
Gives me a chance to show this off, which is similar flashback.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember the All-Stars in this year's set being just that exact same design.
Okay. Wait, what?
Brewers, nice. Both
all right, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Curator Cardboard, who had mentioned to us a couple of weeks ago, Jeff, that he brought a box of Upper Deck baseball on his anniversary trip with his wife. He was going to open it.
20th anniversary.
20th anniversary. Well, he did manage to pull a Ken Griffey Jr., and I believe he said for the first time in his life he pulled a Griffey out of a pack. So awesome. Congratulations to him. And let's just say we hope that wasn't the high point of the anniversary trip.
Let's hope you make it to 21. You're 21 after.
Yeah. Once you rip this, what do you rip for the 21st, Jeff? What do you go up to from this?
Well, 21st is kind of an odd number. Just go up to 1990 Upper Deck. Much cheaper rip.
I pulled a Kevin Moss. Maybe you could find like an 84 Donruss wax box would be a really fun rip.
Jeez. Yeah.
A gentleman in our Discord.
Very expensive one.
I don't know if you saw the conversation, Jeff, but a gentleman in our Discord a couple of years ago bought a vending box of 1980 tops. And he opened it. It was like a sealed box. He pulled 2 Rickies, and he thought they were near, like, at least a 9. They both got an 8. But both got 8s. But I pulled a Nolan Ryan he thought would gem, and that one got a 9. A second one? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. It beat the odds. Man, it's just such an iconic. Like it's fun. I've since like my wife got me a box maybe like 10 years ago to open, Jeff, and there was a Griffey in there. And it's really fun to have that feeling again.
Yeah, and the feel and the smell, the sensory experience of opening an Upper Deck box was so different than any other box at the time. It's cool to relive that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love Professor's Dugout. This would be great.
Mm.
All right, yeah. Let's do that. Okay. All right. JB Cards 1991, who has a really great collection, posted a rookie SSP of a guy who may win more fantasy leagues than anyone else, Jeff. For his team owners, I should say. Luis Garcia, who by the way has 70 RBIs this year.
Yes. Yeah, put him in the lineup with Wood and Abrams. That's maybe the three most productive hitters in any lineup.
Absolutely incredible. Luis Garcia Jr. used to be the guy that this one team in our head-to-head league, Jeff and I have, whose name is always, he thinks it's a very clever, like, double entendre name, like huge ass or something like that. And he thinks it's hilarious. But anyway, we all need our outlets. But Luis Garcia Jr. is usually the guy he'll pick in like the 5th round. And we all make fun of him. And I think this year he has him again, and now his team is good.
Eventually, it'll happen. Yeah.
It's got to pay off. I like this card with the cleats in the foreground. I think it's a really cool shot.
Yeah, nice perspective.
And I'm guessing the pops on this are got to be pretty low.
Yeah, he's having a great year. Pop 11, he says. In there.
Pop 11. There you go. Yeah, that's just really cool. You never know what rookies will turn into something. No one thought the Scooble rookie was going to be a big deal in 2021.
Nope.
We got Scooble, Crochet, and Luis Garcia Jr.
Carrying that set. PBJ, Joey Ortiz, Bowman Gold. You mean is like Bowman first? I think where he was Joseph Ortiz with the Orioles, perhaps. He's been hitting like a madman since they moved him to third base. He's been on fire. I don't know how much value it's going to have long term, but he's a wizard with the glove. Very cool card. Very cool PC card. Might be a good time to sell if you're trying to get out of it.
Yeah, he's on fire, like Jeff said. Great last month. All right. I just thought these two autos, I'm still finding some of these like late 90s, early 2000 sets, Jeff, that I did not know existed. This is 2000 Upper Deck Legends, Chipper Jones and Frank Thomas autos. These cards, they look cool. Like black and white image with the little close-up shot.
Yeah, what a cool set. So it's a Legends set, but those guys were obviously still right in the thick of their career. So it was
correct.
Stars also in the Legends. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I like how there's the big auto space for a big bold auto. Visually these sets are great. This comes from gregmaddox.javylopez.collector. I imagine if you type in just Javi Lopez on Instagram, you're not going to get a ton of returns. So give this guy a follow if you're interested in some Brave stuff and some 90s stuff.
Yeah.
All right. This post comes from Gigi's Cards. Longtime friend of the show, Gregory. He posted something I really couldn't believe what I was seeing, Jeff. So that is a complete rainbow, he says, of J.R.R. Tolkien cards that include like these relics.
What is the relic? Like a handwritten note?
That is the question. So he wrote, here's a phrase I never thought I'd type in reference to card collecting. I finished the Tolkien Rainbow. 2025 Eternal Revelations J.R.R. Tolkien Rainbow. I don't know. So we talked about this, and there are plenty of questions here in the comments. Ginterwood Minis asked, are these cuts of his handwriting? And he wrote back, supposedly. They think these might be from letters he wrote or like notes that he made himself. But he just doesn't really know. But
interesting.
These are very cool. As a big Lord of the Rings fan, this is just like a fun thing I had no idea existed.
No idea. Well,
he reminds me of that Steve Irwin auto that I'm still trying to chase down. But yeah, Gigi's Cards, Gregory, congrats, man. Very cool. Stuff you'll never see that again. All right, next up, Jeff, I have your Churio competitor.
Oh, yes. Yes, Chucky Hack, seeing this. Well, you know what this calls for.
Lamar, get your drink ready, buddy.
He's pretty consistent with these autos.
He is, yeah.
Nice and
The
bold.
lighting, I mean, because yours is in the plastic, the lighting doesn't quite hit it the same.
Doesn't do it justice. Love this, seeing these golden mirrors together. Very cool. Keeping the run going with the newest one with the bubblegum bucket on his head.
Yeah, I like that card a lot.
Yeah.
Michigan Carson.
Sorry, Lamar. Staley says Michaela hasn't watched Lord of... Well, take the next week straight and watch all the movies back to back.
Look, I think like normally that's sort of it's a red flag. It's a red flag on a person, like their personality, their life in general. But I will say, Staley, if your fiance is in the hobby, if they're into baseball cards, then I think they get a pass for not watching Lord of the Rings. I think
Yeah,
being a
that's pretty
baseball
good.
card
If you,
collector supersedes.
You can't have everything.
Yeah,
You can't get everything.
nobody's perfect, you know.
Lucky Lamar is still here because he was researching, so he probably didn't see that last flash of the auto researching little token.
Hmm. But yeah, I got your back, Michaela. All right, here we go. Okay, I just want to show this card really quick because we showed that Jeff McNeil card, but Benor 14 posted this David Price 2013 Topps Chrome variation with his dog. We've always said we need more cards with dogs. We still haven't gotten the decoy card. Hopefully someday we do.
Yeah, this is extremely rare.
Yeah, that's awesome. He loved his dog. His dog was around him all the time.
Yeah.
As all dogs should be. Okay. The next card I want to show, and Jeff, this was right at the tail end of your collecting, so you might not remember that these were legitimately in packs. But Gwyn _ Hall of Fame _ Aaron _ Vlad, hopefully he means Vlad Sr., post this look at this three-way auto here of Yaz, Mantle, and Stan Musial.
Never seen it. Have never seen this one. This is in a pack.
In a pack. I have the Mantle non-auto, but like the Mantle insert in the table, in my original table here. I don't know what I would have done. Like there's autos of like they each have individual autos. I think there's duels, and then there's this like I cannot imagine pulling this out of a pack in 1992, Jeff.
No, because the autos didn't exist. Wow.
Yeah, Hectic, you're right. Yaz definitely signed it in a different way. He's like, "Yep, I'm going vertical with it."
Right up the bat.
Yep. This card is amazing. Like we always see, not always, we frequently see the Mantle Griffey out of Upper Deck, that duel, yes. But I feel like this you see way less. And that is fan. This is a 90s card I can fully get behind.
Bazooka Tom says that was pack pulled. I thought only Mantle was pulled in packs.
I think this was in packs. I mean, if I'm wrong, please correct me. That sounded sarcastic, but I didn't mean it to be. I think it was in there. Yeah, I mean, probably if anyone wants to research it and tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, but either way, that's very cool. If I am wrong, I will block whoever points out that I'm wrong.
SD Pliskin said it was in packs.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's it. End of story then. If you guys noticed these, we've talked about these through the mirrors or through the year golden mirrors.
Yep,
I'll get there. So Cardaholic Troutwit style posted the Trout this week. His looks good, I have to say. But
yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Jeff.
I was gonna say, so you don't mind this? He's got a bat in his hand instead of a ball like this year's Chrome SSP. Yeah, I don't mind this. Looks young. An alternate Angels hat on.
Yeah, I'm just honestly when I saw I think it was Jake and I were like drunkenly laughing one night about how we were sure this card would be him signing autographs again. But thankfully he's at least not doing that. But he looks so young. Yes.
Yeah.
I love that name, Stressful Acorn. It makes me think of the opening of those Ice Age movies. Hectic, yes. I would bet a very small amount of money that Trout ends this year in Philly.
Confirmation they're in packs.
All right. But yeah, I like this card. I think it's pretty cool. All right, Jeff, I got two more. I know you got to go. You got to get packing. Okay, JB Cards 3, cards with a Z, has a really cool vintage collection, and very recently got this one in, and I just want to share it because we were looking at that auto, and here's a non-auto, and it's just really cool. We might have to find ourselves a copy of this at some point, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't. What sort of prices do these even go for? I'm scared to look at market movers.
As we should be.
Yeah.
Hold on. Speaking of which, before we get to our post of the week, just want to see what the auto's doing. All right, the auto has not moved, still at 1.55 or 1,550,000, but bids are still pouring in, so that auction is nowhere near ending. All right, Jeff, I'm ready for our Instagram post of the week.
Ooh, what?
And it's almost wrong to follow a Jackie Robinson rookie with this, but it is what it is.
Blabbin, bounce, Blabbin! Instagram post of the week. Whoa.
All right, so a friend of the show and dinner date companion of mine, SFO Sox fan, posted his, I think this is really cool, this full Mookie Topps Chrome Gold Refractor run. And I'm not saying this is harder to do than to get a nicely centered, good condition Jackie Robinson rookie, Jeff. But we do tend to focus on modern. So
Modern stuff, yes.
yeah, I thought we would focus on Mookie for a minute here. The 2014 is awesome. That 15 is probably the card that has caused you and I the most personal anguish over the last 3 years.
100%.
But yeah, this is great, and I guess it's incomplete for the immediate future. Now that there's a new gold refractor out there, Jeff.
That's true. He says in here that he just got back the 2025 from grading, right?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, that's very cool. You see all the Dodgers across the front. And he just recently passed the threshold where he played the same number of games with the Dodgers as he did with the Red Sox. And so now he's officially in the zone where he's played more games as a Dodger.
Yep. And I think his numbers are surprisingly close.
Right.
Like very similar.
For sure. Is that a 10?
Which one?
On the far left, is that a BGS 10?
It's a BGS 9.5.
That's his only non-PSA. I wonder if that bothers. I know it would bother your OCD about cards.
I'm sure it bothers him, and if it doesn't, I'm going to make it bother him the next time I see him. But yeah, this is cool. We like seeing player runs like this.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. I'm getting some numbers here in the chat about that Jackie Robinson, Jeff, if we want one.
Yeah, I see that.
I feel like a PSA 1 is about a $15,000 card. Man.
And then Curator a little bit lower has some numbers. Could you try going up to the PSA 8? I'm looking at that probably. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Curator. This is far above. But a 1 or 2 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we just want one that we'll have to look for the sticker because we need proof that it has good eye appeal, Jeff. We can't just use our own eyes to judge the eye appeal.
Yeah, I would have to have a tilted sticker on for sure.
Stressful Acorn, yeah, absolutely. An off-centered auto square would really set that off.
Indeed.
Yeah, but yeah, SFO. I don't know if you go. I don't know if you go to the National or not. But if you are, it's a great opportunity to swap that Mookie Betts out of there.
Yeah, find a PSA.
Oh yeah. All right, so let's quick updates, and then we're going to call this a night because it is late. And Jeff, I'm sure, as responsible as he is fully packed.
The boys in the house have to start packing, I believe it's called.
Boy.
All right, so that's still at 155. All right, we'll take a look at those numbers eventually when this closes.
I would not shock me to wake up in the morning and see that it's still going. This is a little bit bonkers though. That definitely ticked up. I think two bids.
Yeah.
What? Oh, man,
What about the golden mirror?
The gold mirror is still.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think we just lost Chris. He might have ran out of batteries. I saw him futzing with his plug there earlier. Let's give him a second to come back on.
Whoops.
Back.
Ah,
Okay.
Yep, obviously I hit the wrong button.
So excited about that
Yeah.
Otani sale.
Yeah. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
All right, come here. Where'd it go? There we go.
Stewie, I think Judge gets in the Hall of Fame even if he doesn't play another game. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he's done enough, but that would not bode well for his long-term collectability going up that much.
Yeah, I think that his card prices are probably going to go down. Well, not probably. They're definitely going to go down.
Stop playing. Yeah.
Yeah, if he's done. Yeah, I think we just with him at this point, I don't think 500 home runs matters. I think it's more about like postseason. He needs, if anyone, Jeff needs that Yamamoto card, it's Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
He and Bryce Harper facing each other in the World Series would be real interesting because someone's legacy is about to get an exclamation point.
Yeah, he's got to get healthy. Got to get healthy.
Yeah, heck, I don't know if Otani never pitches again. I don't know. I don't know how much future pitching is built into these prices, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't either. And knowing how much he loves pitching, I don't think he would stand for that. Even if it means he has to take a back seat with some of his hitting, I think he wants to pitch. So once his knee gets better, because it's not like an arm issue, he can still get out there and throw. So I don't think we've seen the last of him pitching.
No, we might have seen the last one pitching this year.
Maybe. Last I heard, they were saying maybe 2 or 3 weeks he might be back up and throwing. So I think we're going to see more of him even this year.
Ready for a couple innings in the playoffs at least.
For sure.
You know how much that means to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, E. Young, I would say probably. I don't think he's done this year pitching. But
I don't think so. I don't think he's done.
Because he wants to do it so much. And yeah, Lamar, a ring for Aaron Judge or a ring for Bryce Harper is just huge for them. Their legacies, their hobbies, their careers, their lives. You know.
Yeah.
Especially Judge. It's really the only thing he hasn't done. And people could finally stop talking about the drop.
The drop fly ball. Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for everybody who stuck with us. It's got to be almost midnight out east. Thank you. It's almost Friday, but thanks for sticking with us this long. It was fun to look at some of these cards. I had a couple other things I wanted to talk about, but didn't get there. Yeah, let's highlight this one more time. Anybody wants to hang out with us or chat cards, talk a little bit. That is a week from tomorrow. If my days are right, week from tomorrow.
Yep.
8 p.m. at Pete's Tiki, which I've been assured is within close proximity to the National. Having been there before, Chris, is that true?
I'm sorry. Say it again, Jeff.
Is it close? Is Pete's Tiki close?
Oh, is it close? It's not walkable, unfortunately. You will have to kind of Uber over there. It's not very far, but it's definitely not walkable. But there's tons of stuff around it. So if you want to it's in like a big kind of shopping complex. There's restaurants and stuff all around it. So if you want to get some food and then walk over, that's probably your best bet.
There you go. Hope to see everybody there. Until then, be safe, travel safe. Enjoy your time at the National. Hopefully we get to see everybody, and we'll talk to you guys soon. So make sure you take care of your pets. Make sure you give them extra hugs before you leave for the National. I'm sure they'll miss you. And give your folks a call. Maybe take them to the National, right?
Absolutely. Good luck hunting if you go to the National, and good luck card shopping.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some pickups to share. All right, guys. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you sometime soon.